and he did a podcast for like 7 years, and then he blew up because he started talking about. He was like an actual licensed therapist.
Yeah.
And then he started talking about reality TV.
Yeah.
And so people looking up reality TV shit found his stuff, and he like was able to apply.
Yeah.
He had 7 years of like 100 fans.
He must have.
And now he's huge.
I wonder how much of his podcast was like trying different things just to get viewers. He's like, okay, I'm going to talk about.
It was like I think it was like somebody asked him to review something, so he did, and then that blew up.
Yeah, do you want me to review Survivor?
Leaning into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't there other podcasts about this? I'm only a licensed therapist.
But no, but that's the unique angle.
Yeah, that's true.
Because what therapist would talk about reality? You actually have a smart person talking about reality TV.
Yeah. I guess you could do combinations of that. You could get like a professional wrestler and they review fucking NPR broadcasts.
Yeah, exactly. Go the other way.
Yeah.
Have a dumb person review like science lectures.
Listening to a Terry Gross interview of Neil deGrasse Tyson. Yeah. He's like, what the fuck is he talking about, huh? Yeah. The stars? The only star here is me.
That could be great.
Yeah. Talking about I Drink Your Blood, 1971 by David E. Durston. Yeah, dude. This is I saw this movie a couple years ago. What do you think of the movie? This is your first time watching it.
I liked it a lot, but I'm thinking like they really killed all those animals, didn't they? That's the only problem I have with it, because I think it was otherwise hilarious and like good and interesting.
Yeah.
But if I'm like, I'm a vegetarian, I'm like, this is horrific.
We need to watch Cannibal Holocaust one day where they really fuck up animals. You told me about
one that has like a bunch of dead animals in it, and I was worried that this was the one.
Oh no, yeah, like I'm tricking you. Every film I pick is like, there's a couple dead horses, but
they don't have a budget, so it's like they have no budget for like anything too crazy, but then they just happen to have a bunch of dead rat and goat carcass and chicken carcass.
I think I Googled the movie a bit. I'm just trying to find random stuff, and the only thing I did find was, and this is random, no source or whatever, the director saying that the only thing they killed was the chicken at the beginning of the movie. The rest of it is just like, and we all eat chicken, so it's like what? Like I don't eat chicken. The rats aren't real.
I did not like watching that chicken get his neck slit. Did you like that?
No, of course not. But it is.
I had an ex-girlfriend tell me she was Mexican, and they went and visited Mexico.
Yeah. When
she was 9, and her mom sent her to the corner to buy a chicken, and she didn't know that it was live chickens and they would kill it in front of you. So she's like, oh, pick out which chicken you want. And she's like, oh, I like that one. And then the lady just killed it right in front of her. And
I hear what they do, because this is what I was told by my mom, is that they would grab the chicken, grab it by the head, and just twist it around until it snaps his neck.
Yeah.
I went to...
Was that in... Where's she in
Dominican Republic?
So it's probably the same thing.
I don't know if they still
as Mexico
do that anymore, but me and Nicole, we went to Dominican Republic a year ago. It was like her first time there, and we went to we were on the road, and the middle between like Santo Domingo and Santiago, I think we ended up in a spot where they make like really good like food, like goat and stuff like that. So we sat there and we were eating, and across the street, like the highway, there was a place where there was just goats like to be bought, and then next to them was like dead like goats to be purchased. And this guy came up on a motorcycle, went up to the goat guy, gave him money, and then they grabbed the live goat and he put it on the back of the motorcycle and then drove off. And you hear I think it's captured on video, but you hear the goat screaming as they leave. And we were there for a bit, so we were there for like 10 minutes, and then the guy came back, and the goat was fucking dead.
Oh my god!
He like took it, killed it, brought it back, and gave it to the guy, and then I guess they did some shit with it. It was the same dude. Yeah.
He took it to another location to kill it.
I guess,
it's like a serial killer.
Yeah.
Second location.
No witnesses. Bring it back. He has sunglasses and a trench coat to hide his identity.
When I lived in Pilsen in Chicago, or I lived in a little village.
Yeah.
We had a live chicken shop at each end of our block. Like if you went to Western, there was one, and if you went to California, there was one, and you could just buy live chickens. I assume people were just killing them and eating them.
Probably, or
I don't know why else you'd
fucking cockfights, man.
No, it wasn't. roosters. You know,
Oh,
people don't
yeah,
really
yeah.
buy. Those are the ones they fight.
I know. It's like
They might have been fighting them. The neighbor had roosters.
yeah.
Or,
This is how we
it was
cook
like
the chicken.
It was a mechanic shop next door that had a bunch of roosters, and
Yeah.
every morning or all throughout the day, honestly.
That's funny, man. I told you my uncle, he raises roosters for cockfighting.
Does he?
Yeah, he does. There's another thing. When we were in Dominican Republic, we went to his place, and he had his whole backyard was just cages full of fucking roosters and stuff. And he was like, "That one right there, he's a champ.
He's a beast.
Yeah, dude. My dad, he like
Did
said,
you see the guy got killed by one?
by a rooster.
Yeah, it was like something going around like a gore video.
Lively.
So the guy got cut on his like leg and blood like splashed because they put blades on the
Yeah,
roosters,
they put it on the claws and stuff.
and the guy was just in there not being careful.
Yeah.
He just got cut
Fucking
in the leg. I
wrecked.
think he died.
I mean, that's like my favorite kind of like internet gore video. You'll find ones where it's like a guy's
Instant karma.
It's like, yeah, the guy's trying to, it's the karma. It's like a guy trying to get a bull. It comes, a bull fucks him up.
Yeah.
And then it's like hardcore where it like gets in the throat, blood spurting out. And you go in the comments like, yeah, fuck you, matador.
That's what you get.
Fucking Mexican. Or racist
Just
ass.
racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Build a wall around the fucking Mexican. It's like, this is Spain, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Fucking Spanish Mexicans.
Yeah, you guys all the same.
Yeah, European Mexicans should put a wall around Spain and Italy, the other Mexico.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude, I Drink Your Blood. I like watched it. I think it was a few years back during the pandemic, like hardcore, where we were all inside. It was the first time I really like heard about the movie and watched it. And it's like an exploitation film.
Yeah.
They do everything to kind of be offensive. You can kind of tell by watching the movie.
Yeah, they're trying to be edgy.
Yeah, and the film, like, it was a popular like double feature in the 70s for like drive-ins.
With what?
So this guy, he bought the film, and it was called, I think he gave it the name of I Drink Your Blood, and then he just paired it with a film from like 10 years before that had a different name, and they changed the name of that film to I Eat Your Skin.
Oh my god.
So then they did a double feature of I Eat Your Skin and I Drink Your Blood.
That's cool.
And I think I watched like part of I Eat Your Skin, and it's pretty bad. It's like a 60s zombie movie that's slow as hell and doesn't work, you know. But I think this film's pretty good.
This was basically a zombie movie.
This is, I mean, it is like a couple years before was Night of the Living Dead.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I remember being like, I gotta look up when was Night of the Living Dead.
It was like 68, I think.
Yeah, it was like so. I was like, they just inspired.
It's like a ripoff in a lot of ways. I think of Night of the Living Dead, and I was trying to think of.
But I do like the explanation a little more.
I do too.
I actually like that they put like, here's what happened. You know?
Yeah, and apparently the director found some sort of article about rabies or something, and that's kind of what inspired this.
I learned about rabies from a podcast, and they're like, I was like, yeah, this is great.
Yeah,
like they're afraid of water and stuff. Like, that stuff's like real.
There's some theories about like the original vampires in those like old books are like because of like rabies or whatever.
Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Because it does. It makes you like, I mean, especially animals. It makes you foam at the mouth and want to bite people. That's how rabies like spreads itself.
Yeah, it makes you want to find virgins, kill them, and put them in a bathtub.
It makes you afraid of water, so you don't wash the rabies out of your
Yeah,
mouth.
exactly.
It's like evolutionary.
It's such a fucked up form of evolution.
Yeah, that's why it's so interesting, because it's like it like makes sense in the most fucked up way. I used to have this philosophy teacher who'd be like, he described something like rabies, or he described these like tarantula hawk bugs that would like lay their eggs in another bug, and then the bug wouldn't know it, and then the eggs would hatch and eat it alive.
Oh, dude.
And then he'd go, now, if God really like has a plan, like why did he do it like that?
Yeah.
And we talk about like if God exists.
Yeah, God's
like it just seems like there's a less cruel way that I could think of.
God was just fucking around.
Yeah. So is God all loving? Because that's crazy.
No, God's like a hater. There's a point where he gets frustrated with this project. He's like, Earth is getting out of my fucking way. You know, it's getting hard. These humans are weird. Let me just make these weird parasites that take over the body of a fucking grasshopper. And if you put them in water, the parasite comes out.
Oh man, there was a detail with that bug he would give that they would that they had evolved to eat the less vital organs first. So the bug lives longer.
That could be a good like horror thing. Like someone should do that, like a parasite that eats the less vital organs first.
I mean, in this case, that is one.
Oh my
But just
God.
apply it to humans, and that's your next horror movie.
Yeah, and then I wonder it would start with like tonsils and fucking.
You could have some really cool gory scenes where people are like exploding because they're all hollowed out.
Yeah.
You know?
And the dumb guy loses the brain first. He's like, this is my least vital organ.
You know what movie's kind of like that is Slither.
Yeah.
Slither has all that stuff.
Yeah.
going
You know,
on.
it's been a long time since I've seen Slither.
Oh, I watched it recently. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that it's not.
That movie rocks.
Who's
And it's
it-
Michael Rooker is the
Yeah.
alien.
But the director, isn't that James Gunn?
Yeah. It's James Gunn.
That's
It's
hilarious.
like before Marvel and after Troma.
Yeah. He should go back to that. I think everyone's kind of sick of Marvel at this point.
His stuff with Marvel, whatever. You don't like that stuff.
And not really. You're okay
It's
with
great
it?
when you're going through a breakup. Just colors and noises to distract you from thinking.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
CGI.
They really, it's packed, dude. You never get a chance to think.
He's like, wow, man, quips,
Yeah,
quips to
quips,
distract from how
colors.
much life sucks.
Yeah, explosions. So good.
Yeah. Is there anything else we want to talk about before we jump into the film?
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll say this: the main guy, the Indian dude, Bhaskar Roy Chowdhury, who plays Horace Bones.
Yeah.
Apparently, he was like a dancer.
That's what I saw. So I went and looked at everybody's other movies.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what is this world? Who are these people? And yeah, his only other thing was that like he did like some Native American dancing video.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, he's like Indian, straight up from India, and I think.
Oh, he's Indian.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think you can kind of hear in the accent a little bit at times in the
'Cause
film.
I thhe was Native American, but he was like literally a
Like,
Columbus's
literally.
mistake.
Yeah. He apparently was a dancer, and he was like practicing some sort of dance move in this like orchestra near this orchestra pit, and he
Yeah.
fell over and like fucked up his legs, and he was in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. And this was maybe
Whoa.
6 years after this movie,
That's crazy.
and he died like in like the early 2000s. So like 30 years of his life was just in a wheelchair, but the first half was just like I drink your blood, like doing this
but
shit.
yeah, but like not other. He hasn't done other horror movies, right?
No, not at all. No, I don't.
I
No,
wonder how he got like connect. I mean, all these people are weird. Like I noticed the director of this movie also directed a gay porno called Boy Napped.
Boy napped.
Yeah, like kidnapped, but boy napped.
Damn,
And I think somebody in the movie, another one of the actors, was also in Boy Napped.
really?
Yeah,
He's like-
actually a few of them were like did like adult movies according to Letterboxd.
Yeah.
Because I basically just opened them all in different tabs and like skimmed through to see if there was anything interesting.
He's like, I like how you'll just do anything I say. You want to do this other film I've got?
The most interesting actor to me was the one from the cover.
Yeah.
She's in like 5 other movies that are all like cannibal
Movies.
or blood related. Like she's not just like a horror genre, but she's like this specific kind of like blood eat people flesh.
Who was the one on the cover? Is that the?
Her name's like Lynn something.
Yeah. The Asian girl.
No,
Not the Asian girl.
no, the mute girl.
Yeah, I think she was Asian. I think there's
No.
2 Asian people. One of them is
Is she
Lynn.
Asian?
I think so. She looked Asian.
No,
in the
I
film.
think in her picture she actually is very white.
Oh,
looking.
really?
I'll swear.
I wonder if because she looked.
I know what you mean.
She looked like Yoko
mixed.
Ono or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least in this
Yeah.
film.
But she doesn't look in her like letterbox picture. She just looks like a white lady.
All right, yeah, this
And her name's like Lynn Howery.
Lynn Laurie.
Laurie. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like I don't know.
I think I wrote them down, maybe, or no. I think I wrote down all the names because it was kind of hard for me to really follow, like who was what in the film.
Yeah, that I actually watched it twice, and the first time I was like, "How many people are there in the group?" I couldn't keep track because you have to like actually really pay attention
Yeah.
to like notice every single person the first time through.
Yeah. So we start with the campfire. This is the beginning of the movie. Everyone's completely naked, including Horace Bones, who's the Indian dude.
Not everyone is completely naked. The pregnant lady is wearing a dress.
No, yeah, they kind of have to keep her covered. She's a mother,
Yeah.
you know. And we're doing this on Mother's Day, so it does track. This is a
Yeah.
Mother's Day movie. This is kind of
Is that right?
It's Mother's Day.
Oh, today is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not in the movie.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
But we're talking about pregnancy in this film.
Yeah. It does come into play.
If you throw a dart at a horror movie, it'll probably be a Mother's Day movie. There'll be some
There's always some pregnant lady having
Yeah.
something horrible happen to her.
Yeah, he looks really good in the film. He has like a red headband, and he's holding a sword. He kind of looks
over
like
his dick.
Yeah.
He's like, you don't see his dick because it's the handle of the sword.
He kind of looks like he could have been one of the warriors from the film. You know?
He's got the same outfit, but the warriors are dressed like Native Americans.
Yeah.
So they're all just copying. They're all just doing this basically stereotypical.
And
Native American, like the same as the YMCA.
Yeah, and I think the warriors came out like in '79.
Okay.
Yeah, so Walter Hill maybe he watched it. And he was like, "Yo, Horace looks pretty cool."
Like
yeah,
that.
whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let it be known to all the spirits that I am a Capricorn, living in the 10th house, the house of our Lord Satan. Let it be known to all the spirits that I, Horace Bones, was born into hell and reborn to this earth. Let all the spirits hear, I am the firstborn son of Satan. And then the title sequence, I drink your blood.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool, honestly.
I thought it was awesome. I thought it made me laugh that he started with astrology.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a Capricorn.
Yeah.
Because now astrology is so accepted. I guess, was it more controversial?
Yeah, is it like tattoos, like how it used to be, like, you know, against society, but then everyone's wearing tattoos? Astrology is like that.
I think
now.
Astrology too. Yeah, like it had a while where they're like, "This is pagan. This is satanic."
He has a fucking live, laugh, love thing on the wall, and that was paganism.
Yeah.
Laughing and loving. No, we're Puritans.
Yeah, put a crucifix there.
Yeah,
no.
And they put it upside down. This is a lot of the film of I Drink Your Blood was like clearly and obviously talked about, inspired by like the Manson murders.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
So there's a lot of stuff in this film that
the
I
pig
think
stuff, like
which I found out just from reading it. Like I don't really know much about the Manson murders except from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah,
that covers it pretty good.
Honestly, yeah. I think I got it basically.
Yeah. I think I watched a documentary or something.
Peeping from the trees, there's this girl named Sylvia who's watching this whole thing. And Horace is like, let it be known. He says this a lot, let it be known.
Yeah.
Sons and daughters, that Satan was an acid head.
Yeah. He did acid like us.
Yeah, dude, he loves shrews. Satan wears a tie-dye shirt and has glasses that are shaped like stars. He loves Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
And they drink acid from a chalice. I mean, this movie rocks because so much of it is like over the top, and like stuff like this acid shit. It's just like acid, like druggies are kind of like boring now. Like the idea of like acid heads.
Right.
They just sit by like a cool looking rug. That's
that
what
was
they do
a huge
nowadays.
part of the Manson family, though. Like one of the guys, they said he took some kind of really strong hallucinogen. One of the guys who's involved in the murders.
Yeah.
And he got like really crazy and violent after that.
Yeah.
And this guy, like, they think he was like more of a push toward the actual violence, and that Manson just wanted to have like a cult.
Yeah, and then he was like,
there's this other guy who's like,
dude, let's kill. He's like, yeah, sure, whatever, man. Whatever gets you out of here.
Yeah.
I mean, acid, like if you do like fucked up drugs like that, and it could unlock psychosis for some people. It just must have been that for that one dude.
Well, he also wasn't just acid. It was like some kind of weird like poison root thing. It was not like a normal like. I mean, acid itself is like a thing people make in a lab.
Yeah, for sure.
Last time I did acid, I honestly think it messed me up a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Honestly, my life has never been as good. Like my brain and stuff. I could just be older and stuff.
Yeah.
But I definitely track like that as like being a starting point.
Yeah.
And I got it from a guy. The thing about acid too is like
it's not trustworthy.
It's not trustworthy. And it's sort of like a passion project for a lot of people. And they just give it away.
Yeah.
So I got it for free, and it came in the form of
sugar cubes is how I got it.
It was
like a fucking deer.
It was liquid acid poured on 2 gummy bears in a foil. And the guy goes, if you really want to feel it, lick the foil.
Come on, man. Chew the foil.
Have a bigger dose.
It'll hurt your teeth, but that's when it gets good.
Yeah. And it was my ex-girlfriend's birthday, and it was rough. It was a rough day of being scared.
I mean, it's also like a 20-hour high. I loved acid when I did it, but it's like, it takes forever. It's like fucking 3 days of a fucking drug.
And you're not right for a little bit.
No, not afterward. When you're done, you're kind of looking around being like, I think I see shadows in the corner of my eyes.
The first time I ever did it, I went to the Village Discount over by, like Lincoln Lodge,
Yeah.
the Village Discount, and everything looks so dirty. I'm like on this hallucinogen. I'm like, this is the grossest place I've ever been.
It looks like a bunch of house centipedes are crawling all over the leather.
But it's like everything is dirty. It's a thrift store.
It makes you see the truth.
Yeah, it really brought the truth out.
Yeah.
This stuff is dirty.
Did you ever hear the story? The one I always heard was like the guy who took acid and then he thought he was like a glass of orange for like 8 years.
Yeah.
What a fucking bullshit ass story.
That's such a lie.
Yeah. Also, like,
or he's an orange and he wanted someone to peel him. Have you ever heard that?
No, I never heard that one.
And I'm like, that's got to be the same story, just misremembered.
Yeah. It's like it's probably blown up. They go, hey man, how's the acid hitting for you? He's like, yeah man, I'm in orange juice. They're like, yo. I'm gonna tell people this, and it was just some fucking pathological liar spreading that shit.
Yeah, he didn't even take it. He was just trying to fit in.
Yeah,
he's I'm in orange juice.
Yeah, yeah man, I feel like a Tropicana.
Yeah.
There's an Asian girl in the movie, Sue Lin. She's wearing a kimono and she's naked on the ground, covered in fruit, with the skull on her stomach.
Yeah.
And
she's like the offering or something.
Yeah. There's a lot of rituals in this film, and a lot of it feels like as much as they talk about Satan and stuff, it just kind of feels like literally like a film about edgelords who are being like, yeah man, we believe this shit, this is what we are.
These guys must have been the edgelords of the past.
Yeah,
like Satanists.
Yeah,
because even the black dude later, he's
saying some fucked up shit.
He's saying edgy stuff, but like racial stuff, like string them up.
Yeah,
like I like black guys or whatever.
Yeah,
and kind of mocking that.
Yeah,
and it's like, whoa, he literally is like an edgelord.
That's what it's like. The weird thing, I think, because with comedy, people who they'll be gay or something, but then they'll be like a gay edgelord. So then they'll say like the most fucked up homophobic stuff, and you're like, hey man,
yeah,
chill. Yeah. And that's always weird. You mean like a fucking? I mean like
I could say it.
Yeah, I could say this repeatedly over and over again at this diner with people staring at us. Like, dude, chill. This is making me uncomfortable.
It's not fun.
Yeah, to the glory of the mighty one in hell, I will devote myself. I will worship him. I will suffer for him. I will die for him. I will kill for him. And then they cut a chicken's throat, and this is, I think, real. Yeah. And then they bleed it all over Sue Lin's tits, the Asian woman. Yeah. And they're all watching this, and they reveal everyone in the forest and stuff. And then they recognize and see the girl watching from the trees. Mm-hmm. And so Horace sicks them all after her.
I think the fat one, I don't know what else to call her.
Yeah, I think her name is
she's like,
Mildred.
Hey, Horace, there's someone over here.
Yeah. And then they just start running. They have the black guy, Rollo is his name. And I think Andy, who's also naked in the scene. These are probably the ones from the gay porno this guy filmed.
Rollo was in another movie that looked good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he might be like a horror guy, maybe because of this movie.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
I always love when you find out Return of the Living Dead, Spider in that movie. He's in a few other films. He's the black dude.
Return of the Living
Dead. From the 80s, it's really cool. Fast zombies, brains. Remember that?
Oh yeah, Return of the wait.
Yeah,
yes,
Return.
Yes, yeah, for sure. Which one? Okay, yeah, I like that movie.
Yeah, it's good.
I actually like the next ones, not a little bit too.
Yeah,
I actually like the one with the whatever. I like the one with the kid, and they end up doing Thriller dance at one point. Do you remember that? They all get electrocuted, all the zombies, and then one of them is wearing the same jacket as Michael Jackson.
I don't remember.
And
is this the second one?
They basically do Thriller.
Return of the Living Dead 2?
Yeah.
Dude, did I tell you I saw that movie at the Music Box? Yeah. And there was a scene where the kid, because they shoot one of the kids or whatever, right? He gets shot with a gun.
Yeah. I don't quite remember. Was he a zombie though?
I think the kid either gets shot as a zombie by someone else, or the kid has a gun and shoots somebody.
The kid has a gun and shoots somebody.
I think it was that.
Happens,
when that happens in the movie theater, some guy in the back of the theater goes, "Oh, that kid's from the South Side." And it bombed in the theater. You hear people go, "Oh, and not cool, man."
Low, dude.
Yeah. I mean, it was it's like a bad, it had wrong timing and everything. It just sounded bad.
I saw Gummo at the Music Box, and there's a scene where a 13-year-old boy hooks up with a Down syndrome prostitute.
Yeah.
And people were walking out. They were like,
I cannot handle this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like when I went to see Showgirls, there was like a trigger warning for the rape scene, and so when that scene happens, a bunch of people left, and then they came back like 10 minutes later. Yeah. But I mean, it kind of makes sense. Did you see the rape scene in Showgirls? It's fucking.
I haven't seen Showgirls.
Oh, it's good. It's brutal. The fucking rape scene, man. So the next morning, they chase after this girl for a while, and then they grab her and they they start slapping her. Yeah. Yeah. I think, right? They start slapping the girl. Well, anyway, the next day you see her walking down the street with like blood running down her leg. Yeah.
Was she laying on the ground too? I can't remember. I thought for some reason they might have found her laying on the ground covered in scratches.
No, that was that was a little bit later in the film. It just kind of cuts to her in the morning walking down the street, and then this woman Mildred, who owns this bake shop nearby with her kid Pete, who's I think her brother or something. I'm not too sure the relationship between the both.
It gets so the characters are so confusing. I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah,
I didn't pay enough attention, and also, yeah, I guess I let a week pass. I should have rewatched it. But yeah, I forget all. There's also like 3 adult women. Yeah, who are not part of the gang. Mm-mm. And they're kind of like, one of them's not pointless.
One of them's pointless.
Just a random person gets their cut up.
I mean, we'll get to it, but they find this woman Sylvia.
And then there's like 2. There's one that's like dating a construction worker.
Yeah, that's Mildred. That's who we see here.
And then there's this other one who gets beat up. I think you might have skipped to that blonde guy who's in the gang.
Yeah, his name is Andy.
Andy's like, oh, I invited her. Horace.
Yeah. I invited her. She's just a local kid hanging out.
And the horse is like, you don't invite people.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I know.
It's against our rules.
I think
I mean, no big deal. But that's gonna matter later.
Yeah, I guess.
No, not really. You're right. Nothing matters.
Yeah, it's like
the only thing that really matters is the kid.
Yeah, he's the only one. He really set stuff going forward. I mean, we talked about The Rage recently, the Carrie 2 movie, and they did so much setup to have like story stuff happen. This film does like minimal setup to set up some like cool shit. Basically, like the director's like, yeah, wouldn't it be cool if we just have this shit happening?
Just gonna set this in motion and then we'll do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, basically, it's very much like I doubt there was a script. He was just kind of like
I think a lot must have been improvised.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So they cut back to the Horace and the gang. Their car broke down on the road, and it's like this old like 1940s beater
that they painted all
that
over.
They covered in graffiti.
Yeah,
which is a look I kind of miss. Like I love that like 70s like New York style graffiti on like cars and like bus. I mean, like the bus on the Warriors.
I wonder how much it happened outside of movies, because I feel like I've seen a few movies. There's a movie where they paint an airplane all crazy.
That's crazy.
And it was like a 70s movie.
I think the subway trains must have looked like that, because you see the 70s one. It must have been like it looks like the fucking Kohl's bathroom. This is very like Chicago localized.
Yeah. But no, I mean, even New York to this day, everything's painted on. Graffiti everywhere. So I'm sure the trains had graffiti.
Yeah. Like inside and out. You ever seen those old pictures? They look pretty sick. It's like people scared because there's like a bunch of like swastikas like graffitied all around them.
Yeah.
So the gang all gets out. And they're trying to figure out like where they're at. And the pregnant girl, she's like, Valley Hill, population 40, soon to be 48. Sounds people. Maybe I'll drop my kid here. This is how you kind of really find out that she's pregnant. Yeah. I'll drop my kid here.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I thought it was just legit just dialogue to like really hammer in
my kid here?
Yeah, that she's a mother. She's gonna have a child.
Yeah.
There's a guy, Shelley, who's like barely in the film, but he's kind of like teased by all the other gang.
Well, he's the guy in the car, right?
He's in the car, and
we skipped them pushing the car.
No, I'm about to talk about that. He's still sleeping in the car, so they all quietly get out, and then they push the car over the hill.
I thought this guy was he flies down the road, and then weirdly that blonde guy helps him out.
Yeah, Andy's like an enabler. He like allows them to assault Sylvia, and then later is like, yeah, I'm sorry about my gang folks that assaulted you.
Yeah, that I invited you to the thing and they attacked you.
They push the car down the hill, and then he goes down. He's like, hey man, I'm sorry we all did that, and I did nothing. Yeah.
By the way, you'd be so fucked up. You're asleep in a car, and all of a sudden it gets pushed down a hill into a tree.
And it's an old car. It's like a bunch of metal. I mean, the car would not have survived. It would have been
would have bounced around in that.
Fucking glass in your fucking neck. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Bounced around. Yeah, it would have been like
he was
pinball.
sleeping. He wasn't like sitting up with a seatbelt. You know,
No.
like his body would have been flying.
That's probably why he didn't talk for the rest of the film. Is he probably concussed? you
Well,
know?
I actually think this character is interesting because it reminds me of like when I was a kid, we used to hang out with this group of like bad kids.
Yeah.
And we would just like smoke and like try and get people to buy us booze and stuff.
Yeah.
And there would always be this guy who just ends up being like kind of like the bitch of the group.
Yeah.
And everyone picks on him, and that's who this guy is.
Absolutely.
I'm like, there's no reason at all, but Horace hates this guy.
Yeah.
And he treats him like shit.
It's
and
not just
then
Horace.
ultimately
It's also like Rollo.
everyone hates him. I think Horace particularly
Yeah.
hates him and like goes after him. They actually have some words at one point where they like fight. He's like, never doubt me.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So we cut back to the girl who was assaulted, Sylvia. She's in the bedroom. And Pete's grandfather wonders if someone from the construction site did this. There's a lot of like backstory that they're trying to lead into, like letting you know there's a construction site.
Yeah.
They're working on a dam project. So Mildred.
Well, there's no one in the town, and this girl's all like beat up.
Yeah,
You're
it's like
who did this?
it's like-
Which of the 10 of us did this?
Yeah, it must have been the people who wandered into town.
The construction workers, who we learn later are like complete pieces of shit.
Yeah. Roger, I'm very upset. What's so upsetting that I can't fix? Pete's sister has been assaulted and brutally beaten, and I know one of your men is responsible. But if the girl's in a state of shock, how do you know my men could have done it?
Yeah.
Who else could it be? No one else is in Valley Hill because of your damn.
This guy, when he's introduced, I'm like, are we supposed to like this guy because he's got a haircut or something? Are we supposed to care? He's just a jerk.
He's an asshole. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially later. There's some dialogue that he says later. I mean, even here, he's like, honey, rape is a little out of an engineer's domain.
He's maybe supposed to be like the white guy from Night of the Living Dead, who's like just a jerk off who just ruins it. Like, doesn't help.
He doesn't help. I mean, he's like a character you see in a lot of these like old 50s and 60s films where it's like the woman says something is happening, and then there's a guy who's like, no, what are you talking about? There's logic. We gotta. Me and fucking.
Yeah.
I just saw a movie called Lake of the Dead from the 50s, like a Norwegian film, and 3 of the dudes in that film is like that.
Yeah.
Like, there's the women are trying to have a horror movie happen. There's a thing in the lake, and everyone's like, no, it's probably hypnosis. You're not understanding the logic. It's like kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But isn't that our jobs as like boyfriends, to make our girlfriends comfortable and tell them they're crazy?
Yeah, it's our job to kind of
Listen,
gaslight women and go.
That noise you heard was not a gunshot.
But I just saw a man with the mask running by the doorway. No, it was probably a trick of the light.
We were watching a movie earlier.
Yeah, of course. Are you sure you're not thinking of
fall asleep?
the Sex and the City movie? Didn't they go to India in that movie? That's
Yeah.
pretty scary.
Kids are just wearing those masks now. Are you sure it wasn't a kid on a bike?
Yeah. What was that? I just heard glass breaking. Ah, it's just your ears.
Yeah.
It's just your
ears are messed up.
Yeah. I have cauliflower ears, so I don't hear
Yeah.
anything.
We gotta make our girlfriends comfortable.
Yeah. That's the job. So we go back to Horace and the gang. And they're making this is we talked about the Rollo part, but they're making fun of how they as hippies are treated in the big city. And Rollo does like a whole thing. Hippies all over our place. And he opens this Asian umbrella. I don't know what those are called. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. It's like a sun umbrella kind of.
Yes, to
Yeah.
cover the sun so you can
Like Michael Jackson used to rock one of those. You remember? Michael
yeah.
Jackson's later years.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
would
yeah.
walk around with a little umbrella.
Yeah, we ought to do them like they did those colored folks, honey. String them up. We should just string them up. Yeah. This is that thing we were talking about. He's like a black edgelord. Yeah. So Horace, he says that they're going to operate out of this town, which is ridiculous to me.
I like that.
The idea of operating.
Yeah. We're going to make this town ours.
Yeah.
I like it. He's kind of like, Horace is so cool to me. He's like, we're coming in here, and people are gonna know about
Yeah,
us.
we're gonna rock this place.
Yeah.
Even though there's like a.
I love the scene coming up where the way he talks to the lady at the pie shop.
Yeah. Well, even here, Shelley, this is after he's been concussed in that fucking car wreck. He's like, Horace Bones, sometimes I wonder about you. And then Horace just slaps him.
Yeah.
Better pray I forget you ever said that. Nobody wonders about anything but me.
This was like I don't know if they did it on purpose, probably not, but I was like, this is good character building.
Yeah.
It made me feel like they had a long history. I'm like,
Yeah.
they hate this guy. He's like a hanger-on. He's in the group. He's not as committed as the rest of them.
Yeah.
They even show in another scene where they're doing a ritual and he's like kind of like looking around all goofy while everyone else is super serious.
Yeah, I feel like the story of this film is I don't know what it is, story or plot. One of them is great and one of them is bad. You know what I mean? Like the way the film is set up and like it's so watchable and like crazy shit happens and there's a logic to it all. But the story is pretty bad and they definitely don't stick the landing, I don't think in particular. Yeah. But most of it's just great. It's like so entertaining.
Yeah, entertaining and I think it's pretty creative too. Like like the mechanism they came up with for this story is so crazy.
This is a film where like if they like, I mean obviously there's a thing about remakes, but if someone like remade it with not changing too much, like still having a kid do like the fucking.
I like that the kid is the instigator.
Yeah,
it's like you ever see A Children's Hour?
No, maybe. No,
it's like a really famous movie with Audrey Hepburn and.
Oh, then no. Well, what happens in that film?
Basically, a little kid tells. It was like a really like way ahead of its time movie because it's like, you know, black and white movie. I watched it on TCM actually, and a little kid tells a lie that the two nannies that look after the kids are lesbians, and then the whole town starts shunning them.
Oh,
and it's really good.
Yeah, no, it sounds pretty good.
But basically, yeah, it's like this little kid is sort of the instigator.
He
of the
fucks
whole plot.
everything
this
up.
Little nasty girl.
Yeah,
who you hate. This is like a great movie, and then it also like tackled all these homophobia things like, way ahead of time.
Yeah, did we talk about AI? Did I saw that recently?
The movie? I never seen it.
You never seen it,
no.
Dude? It's like worth a watch because
I always thought it was like a bad one. It didn't like do that well.
It ends pretty bad, I think. But a lot of the script was apparently written by like a lot of the stuff was figured out by Kubrick, and then Spielberg filmed it, and I think he does a good job. The first hour of the film is really creepy because the whole idea is that she gets this kid who's like AI, and he loves the mom. But then her kid, the reason she got it is because she had this other kid that was sick. He comes back, and that kid, the sick kid, there's like this other robot there.
Oh, yeah.
And he starts messing with the robot because he's like pissed at that robot thing. He like gets him to eat and so there's a lot of like nasty kid stuff in the film that kind of works.
I like that. There is this part about kids where like
they're just the cruelest things.
You are basically a sociopath at a certain level that is like forming a morality.
Yeah.
And you're just like weak and powerless to actually kill everybody.
So
let a kid actually have some power, and that's dangerous.
And also, like, if you think about yourself as a kid, there's like all these like memories of kind of like, you know, being in a classroom, being like, if I had a gun, you know what I mean? Like, you get these weird like imagination things. Like, someone came in and shut up the school. First, I'd kill the teacher, then I'd fuck those shooters up.
How would I do it? Yeah,
man.
You're like Mark Wahlberg. Yeah. That wouldn't have happened if I was on that plane.
I'd get my number 2 pencil, stab him in the neck, then I'd use him as a human shield.
Just recreating. I love Jackie Chan. I would always think. Like Jackie Chan.
I'd kick a chair. I'd kick a window. I like, you know, I'd drop a fucking notebook, kick it at the guy, he'd step on it and slip and fall. Yeah, it's like a Rube Goldberg device.
Yeah, dude. I loved Rube Goldberg. I love Jackie Chan and Rube Goldberg. Anybody who's very creative with objects.
Yeah, basically. So they go to the baked goods shop, which I think is such a funny place to look into. It's like an empty storefront with these empty shelves, except meat pies. They're sitting out unrefrigerated, uncooked. Yeah, it's just nasty.
I've never had a meat pie. It seems so gross.
A meat pie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm vegetarian, but I also like never seen this like thing of just like savory pies. I know that's a thing, but I've had pot pie before, I guess, with like
I think it's like the
gravy
same
and
thing.
stuff in it. Okay.
Yeah, it's very similar. It's just like a thing that has meat in it and stuff.
Yeah.
I had it in New Zealand. Apparently that's like their only thing is they make fucking meat pies.
Yeah, this seemed like so old to me because I'm like, who eats that?
Who the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like half of the people in that.
It seems British too.
Yeah. No, I think it is. I mean, I think meat pies is like a weird staple of like British food.
Which is known to be the worst food in the world.
Absolutely, and it was bad when we were in New Zealand. The meat
pie sucked.
The meat pie sucked. We got not Mexican food. We got pizza, and the pizza was bad. They don't have Italian, so then it was just like them trying to do like, we put like burger meat on the pizza, like it's like real cool, and it would just taste like shit.
Burger meat.
Yeah, they were doing the thing of like, when like 2012 millennial chic, where it's like a restaurant appears and it's like, we do like triple burger, and it's like a rodeo thing with onion rings and stuff. They're doing that to all their foods. Like pizza was like that. It was like, man, it's onion rings and tater tots instead of pepperoni.
They're like leaning into it being really like greasy type food.
Yeah, and it was all bad.
And like maximalist.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what it's called.
And they don't even have fucking drip coffee. So like the whole place was like a nightmare to go through.
What kind of coffee? You drinking instant coffee?
You'd have to tea.
New Zealand sounds horrible.
Yeah, the nature was like the best part, but like I couldn't enjoy it because I had fucking headaches from my lack of drip brewed coffee.
Caffeine headaches.
Yeah. It's like, how you doing there, mate? It's like, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, beautiful sunset.
Like punching a hole in a tree.
I want to kill somebody.
Yeah. This fucking place sucks. There's no natural predators. I could just kick all your birds and nothing will kill me.
The Kiwis, right?
Yeah, the Kiwis.
They call people from New Zealand Kiwis.
Yeah, and it's funny over there that they're like how everyone here kind of makes fun of Indiana. Yeah, over there it's like Aussies. It's like, and I'm an Aussie, but don't hold that against me. Yeah, everyone's laughing. Yeah,
Australians are like bros.
Yeah, exactly.
New Zealand's are like a little more highfalutin.
Yeah, they're kind of the inside kid, and Australia's the ones that were chucking rock. Basically, New Zealand is Shelley to fucking Australia.
Yeah,
Australia's Horace Bones. She's like, shut the fuck up, slapping him.
That's awesome.
Horace lies to Mildred. She says that they're part of a rock group whose truck broke down.
Dude, he's so good at lying.
Yeah.
Because later he's like, we're doing a play.
Yeah, well, when they get caught, like, murdering a motherfucker. So, and Mildred basically informs the hippie group that this entire town is empty because of the whole damn thing going on. And so all the hotels are closed. And he goes outside, tells Sulin, pick a house. Any empty house. The whole town's up for grabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool. There's like this synth music starts playing. The music is pretty...
I liked it,
I like how bare bones it is and repetitive. I feel like it kind of works for this.
Yeah.
It's even like that so era. Like,
there's a really like distorted kind of synth sound. I was wondering how they made it.
Some of it, you know what it sounded like? There was a point where I wondered if almost like they sampled cicadas and then like... you turned it into like a...
They didn't have that stuff back then.
Sampling?
Not really. In the 70s? They don't have digital stuff yet. It's all
no.
analog.
Oh, is sampling only like a digital thing? Because there was sample stuff in the 80s with like hip-hop and stuff.
Yeah, but that's like a little later. I mean, there's something you could do where you could loop stuff, but I don't know if you could really sample stuff.
Damn, they didn't have like pedals and shit? Like fucking like cool stuff that you hear, like people like they slow down with the pedals.
Well, yeah, they could like loop stuff. Like,
okay.
So you could get that going. Like,
it kind of sounded like cicadas.
Sound, and you could manipulate it and stuff, but it would have to be like tape. Like if you were doing that.
Damn. Well then.
I mean, because like, this is before like heavy digital stuff and.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were honestly making that sound.
At one point, it really did sound like cicadas. Like they fucking they did something to it, and then they turned that into music, and it makes it eerie. It's like a weird nature fucked up sound. Yeah, that just kind of works for the vibe of the film.
Yeah, I have no idea. Honestly, yeah, it would be interesting to like research
like how they did that stuff.
Yeah,
you know the I found this out, but you know The Shining, like the music from The Shining. It was made by this woman Wendy Carlos, and she did a lot of music for Kubrick. She was like trans, like in the 70s and stuff. And I find that always like kind of fascinating, like trans people then. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because that's a big choice to do that, and then to be like I compose music. I've made so many choices that are, you know what I mean, against
that second part of trans person making music. That's not that surprising.
It's not that surprising.
There's so many trans musicians.
Yeah, but nowadays because they have, it's like
it's kind of funny.
Yeah, there's like 40,000 hardcore bands that are all about.
Exactly. Or they make like some kind of weird dance music. Yeah.
That entire hypno pop genre is like half of them are trans.
Oh, for sure.
And it kind of, have you listened to it? Some of it sounds good. I listened to Sophie and it was like, damn. It's like there's emotion to this. It really works for me, you know?
Yeah.
So Sulin picks a house and they break into it. They throw a chair into the window. And Peter, who was like from the bake shop, the little I think he's like 12 or something. He walks by and sees them breaking into it. And he's like, it ain't safe to go in there. It's haunted. Nobody's lived in there for years and years. It's full of big rats. And then Horace, he does, this is like my favorite part of Horace as a character, is his laughter. He does these big, like, kind of laugh. His like cheeks get big and wide or something. Yeah. It's almost like Bollywood. I have no idea if that's true, but it feels like
maybe he is
like inspired or something.
I mean, I legitimately thought he was Native American. Yeah. But if he was Indian, maybe he's inspired by some Bollywood shit.
So we'll have a rat hunt. We'll barbecue them.
Yeah.
Whoever catches the most rats will be supreme ruler of Sados for one night.
Yeah.
He's saying this to a kid. Like it's like a you know, like when you talk to a kid, it's like, oh, you spilled that? Well, I guess we're going to have to make that a swimming pool now. Yeah. You know, he's like, I guess we're going to have to kill the rats. Isn't that fun, child?
Dude, yeah, he rocks.
And then this whole...
He does the same thing when they're leaving the meat shop, and he's like, God bless you. You know, lady. I love that shit.
Oh, yeah, he says, like, God bless when he's clearly a Satanist. He's such a fucking... I mean, he's like... We're talking about, like, being a kid. There's that kid who's kind of like a bad kid, but, like... keeps up good appearances in front of adults. Like they know how to like hide and the evil inside themselves.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, thank you so much, Miss Professor. And then the moment they walk away, fucking bitch.
Yeah, they turn around. He's doing the middle finger behind their back.
And they're like well liked, but they're such sociopaths.
Yeah, for real. He is. Yeah, he's like a sociopath. Rollo too.
Yeah, Rollo. I mean, the whole gang on. Well, I guess not. The one of the girls is like a fucking. Like a nymphomaniac or something. She just wants to fuck.
And then the one lady's just pregnant.
Yeah, that's her. What's my motivation for this? You're pregnant. What the hell?
Then there's a girl who's mute. There are like other girls like in this group.
The mute girl, the director saw her in a different film and was like, "Oh, I like her."
That's the one who I'm saying was in a bunch of like cannibal eating.
Oh, dude, he saw her in another film and was like, "I like you." He just put her in the film when there was apparently that character didn't exist in the script and they were just like, yeah, you're mute.
Yeah, that's great.
Which is honestly a good move. Lines? Just have someone in the background. It's like they never talk, but they're just kind of always there. They do
explain she's mute at some point.
At the end of the film. It must have been like, oh, we need something because she didn't have any dialogue.
Well, they take her and she goes in somebody's house and hits them with the carving knife.
Yeah, and she does some cool shit. Yeah. But at one point she said, "Oh
she's like the cover on Letterboxd or whatever." She's like got her big picture.
I didn't know that. The cover I see is the one where it's like a zombie face and it's like melting.
Oh, okay, that's the cover of the movie. But on Letterboxd, the scene that they chose for like the backdrop is the one of her, and it's like sort of the most. It's one of the best scenes in the movie visually.
Yeah,
is her the way she's like very pale and scary looking, and she's like. Maybe she's holding like a severed hand or something.
Yeah. Oh, man. I can't wait to get to that. Right now, this is a pretty good scene. They go through the house and they start attacking all the rats. They're grabbing like sticks and they're banging the ground. And then they hold the rats up to each other. I mean, I know what you mean. Like watching the film, I'm thinking like they must have hurt some of these rats. There's one rat that has like its head is like dangling on its neck and he like taps it with his gun. Like, and it dangles. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This whole scene is pretty rough. But, you know, I was thinking about this because it's like it was a different time and people used to be way crueler to animals just all the time.
Yeah, just like kicking their dog that they go outside and they fucking punt it.
My grandma said, somebody told me a story about my grandma that she said that if you had too many kittens, sometimes they'd just drown them in the bathtub.
I heard about that. No, I mean.
It's like a common thing.
Yeah, I heard that a lot. Drowning kittens in the bathtub. That's fucked up. And you give it to
one of the worst things I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, but it's all because these are people that were like born near or around like wars, and they
and on farms.
Yeah, PTSD.
You're, like, killing your own pig to eat.
Yeah, and there's like lead in the walls. You start getting ideas. Like, I guess I'm gonna drown a kid.
Yeah.
There's not
this industrial.
We don't have a Super Nintendo, so for fun, I'm gonna fucking put a kitten in a bag and tie it to a rock and throw it in the river.
Right now, we're getting ads that smoking is healthy.
Yeah, basically.
A doctor prescribed me a pack a day.
Yeah, he's like, "You're pregnant, a pack a day. It's good for the kid. It builds up their lungs.
Build up their lungs in the womb."
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. When they come out coughing, it's like they're ready. Yeah. They're also destroying the furniture, and Rollo, he ends up winning. He comes from upstairs with like a fucking Rat King. It looks like it's like 50 rats all looped up with their fucking tail.
Yeah.
It's so gross, man.
On the sword, I think, which I love that they're just traveling around with the sword.
Yeah,
and the sword's not sheathed or anything; it's just always out.
Yeah, always cutting people randomly. They shish kebab the rats and they start barbecuing them on a grill, and it's pretty nasty. To see.
They eat the meat, right?
I think that's the vibe.
I think they show them eating the meat off like shish kebabs.
I mean, it must be that thing of like if these were real people, it's kind of like a bunch of people playing chicken. It's basically a bunch of people like, I'm gonna eat it. It's like, oh yeah, me too, man. And then they just all do this fucked up shit.
How satanic can you be? Who can be the most satanic?
I'm the most satanic, dog. Did you ever? There was like a black metal band from the 90s or something where like this guy like shot himself. He killed himself.
I know.
And they partied with the fucking the corpse and stuff.
And then he took pieces of the skull and mailed it to like their friends.
The
skull fragments that came out of the guy shooting himself.
Yeah, I mean that's edgelord shit. Like the thing that made those people do that is the same thing that made like the Columbine kids like shoot up their school.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not an American thing. It's something about like white teenagers.
It's a human thing.
Yeah.
Is it a white thing? It might be a white thing.
It's like white teenagers thing. I think.
I mean, Horace ain't white.
That's true. Yeah. But this entire thing is produced by whites. They're like, yeah, this is what we do.
Yeah,
like, yeah, I guess so, man.
They're like looking at each other between takes, like, dude, whitey's they're paying us.
This is some fucking nuts. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna go talk. I'm gonna go pay a payphone to call my grandma and tell her things are going okay. I want to hear her voice to make me feel good.
Get away from these whiteys.
Horace says Rollo is the supreme ruler Satos for all the rats he kill, so he can do anything. I can do anything. Demand anything. He declares himself the firstborn son of Satan. Therefore, Satan is a black man.
That was supposed to blow our minds or something. That's his big like thing he's gonna do.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's so I loved it. I've never once heard.
I love Horace's face. He's like hovering behind Horace. And he says Satan is a black man, and then Horace is just like no selling it. Like, yep, whatever you say, you're the head Satos.
Supreme, man.
Because Horace was just saying, I'm this first son of Satan. The night before at the ritual.
Yeah, exactly. He just accepts it.
And I just like that Horace is so committed.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do. I just love the idea of someone being like Satan is a black man. That's something you never hear. You always hear about like Jesus being black.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That is true.
Yeah. Even in those old like 3-6 Mafia,
you always hear about white devils. That's the thing; they always make Satan
the
white.
Yakubian was invented by. You ever hear?
Well, that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, what was that?
Jacob was a black scientist who invented.
Yes,
he invented white people through selective breeding,
and that's what the Nation of Islam believes, right?
Yeah. White people. There were just black people, and then Jacob, an evil genius, invented white people.
Yes, and then they brought cruelty.
I guess just like mating lighter skinned people.
Yes, exactly. he just
he took all the light skinned black people and had them have sex.
Yeah, he made him even lighter.
Yeah, that's what he kept doing until he had white people.
Scrub the fucking black off
like
of them.
500 years or something.
Yeah, and he lived 500 years because that's how they did at the time.
He also had that giant crazy head in the pictures
of the Yaku. Do you know part of their beliefs is also there was a giant wheel that went around the earth and like crushed people?
No. That's incredible.
I mean,
I need to look more into that.
The Nation of Islam isn't. I read a bit of it because I was like into like Malcolm X when I was a kid, and I was like, yeah, let me read a little bit about what this stuff is, and then it was like, what?
Yeah,
because you watch those old like '90s like black movies like Malcolm X, Friday. They talk about Minister Farrakhan. I was like, let me see what Farrakhan believes, and then it's like this nonsense.
Yeah, it is, and even Malcolm X like renounced that stuff before he died and became like a normal Muslim.
Yeah.
Like
he's like, I thought about it. What the fuck are they talking about? A scientist?
He went to Mecca and he's like, oh, they accept people of all races.
Yeah, this is weird.
He was confused. Like, how are we even related?
Yeah. Wait, you're telling me you don't believe a scientist invented the white devil? They're like, what?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? No, man.
Yeah, I know that show was in the book. That's what happens when you had religions before the internet.
Oh yeah,
you couldn't check up anything.
No, it's like I guess it's fucking true. Yeah. I can't read, but the guy up there says that's what happened. Yeah,
I think that's a big part of Donnie Darko. Is like they don't have like the internet yet, so they're like somebody's like, "Did you hear? There's a time travel worm."
Yeah,
he like talks to his science teacher about stuff.
And science teacher's like, yeah, I heard about. Here's a
It's
book.
Like, you could have just made. Yeah, he gets a book that's like
Yeah.
written by somebody in the town.
Yeah, it's
Like,
written by some old lady over there.
That's how I remember my childhood being. Is just like lore, Like even the thing you said about thinking you're an orange juice or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like you just hear this shit,
Yeah.
and you have no way of looking into it.
I mean, that's the thing that Gen Z is missing. There's no lore. For them, the lore is like some weird YouTube world that they follow. Like it's like 3 states away. They like somehow know this weird ecosystem of like all the people fucking and upsetting each other in Nevada. You know,
Yeah.
He's
like
like
a parasocial relationship with them.
He's like, yeah, man, I follow these people. They take Hummels that the old people make, and then they return them into something cool. So like it's originally like an old little young girl that's like, feed me pennies or whatever. And then they turn it goth. And then I watch YouTube videos of that. And these people, they're all fucking each other and hating each other. It's really sick.
That is the world we live in.
Yeah, basically. It's just, you find something that's like 3 states away to have a parasocial relationship about.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, wow, the Virginia noise scene is strange.
Especially if you live outside a city.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
how you become like attached to something else. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, I don't have anything in my town.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll watch these people who do this bullshit.
I guess I'll listen to Wrestling with Depression and find
Yeah.
out about the Chicago comedy scene.
Did somebody do that? Did you do that?
No, I know someone else who did that, and I think I also fell into that.
I did an episode of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, all those episodes don't exist anymore.
Do they? I don't know.
They stopped existing. I think so many people were like,
well, that was Marty DeRosa's podcast.
Yeah, he took it all down.
He has like a I don't know if it's, I haven't been following it, but he had he got like a good other podcast going with like a podcasting network. And stuff.
Really?
It was a wrestling podcast.
Oh, yeah.
But he loved wrestling. That's why he was wrestling.
He was obsessed with it. Yeah.
And he had depression.
Yeah, like everyone else. Yeah.
He's getting it pretty bad. He has some pretty good stand up about it. I love Marty.
Yeah, it's a shame. R.I.P. Okay.
He just moved to Wisconsin.
Oh, that's even worse. He just fucking did
he's dead in terms of like he can't help us.
Not anymore. Yeah, that's true. We cannot pray to him anymore.
As good as dead.
I had a candle with Marty DeRosa on, and every day I would light it and be like, "Please, Marty,
please, Marty,
help me out.
Please tell somebody big about us.
Yeah,
let us open."
So we're back with Sylvia. She wakes up finally, the one who was assaulted, and she tells her grandfather what happened about these hippies that all attacked her. Mm-hmm. She says that she met Andy, the white dude, the blonde dude, and caught him stealing a chicken. I don't know why that was so clearly they were like setting up.
That was the chicken for the ritual. Yeah. All right.
So back at the house, the gang is holding Shelly down, the one that they all beat up on.
Shelly, yeah.
Yeah. And he does not want this to happen. They're saying he's not an animal.
They're saying they're gonna kill him.
Yes, basically. And one of the girl writes "pig" on the stomach and lipstick, which is what the Manson family did.
Yeah, they wrote "piggies."
Piggies.
On the wall.
On the walls. Yeah.
With the blood of.
Dude, I was reading a little bit about the Manson family. They plotted like assassinations of like the president. Like one of them almost went after, I think, Gerald Ford, but they didn't have like a gun or something at the moment.
I didn't know.
They couldn't like unsheath a sword or some shit like that. It's like like they had it under their dress.
The shit was like stuck.
Yeah. It's like a bunch of Secret Service being like, "Why is this fucking weird hippie chick approaching the president?" Yeah, she's trying to pull out a fucking sword from her pussy.
And they thought the Manson family was like, we're gonna do this, and they're gonna blame it on black people and start a race war. And then also, this is the part I never realized until later. They thought the black people, they were gonna be on the side of the black people.
Yeah,
like they're like, there's gonna be a race war that we start that's gonna get blamed on black people. And then black people are gonna like us.
Yeah,
like, they're not gonna view us as the white. We're white.
Yeah. You're right about that.
It's crazy.
It is. Yeah, man.
I mean, that's not the. I mean,
you're
crazy.
right. It's basically.
But it is funny to me that like we're so cool. Black people will like us.
It even existed back in the
and
fucking
they'll make us their
70s,
leaders,
60s. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, man, you know what? You cool, man. Why don't you lead us? Yeah. I'm cool.
Yeah,
you
dude.
dig it?
We've been looking for a white boy with motion.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, we think a lot of these honkies are pretty stuck up, but man, something about you definitely
You're
with
cool
it
with that little swastika on your head.
Yeah, man.
I guess he didn't. Have
what you're doing is pretty groovy. I like that hairstyle you got, man. Yeah, man.
You're crazy.
You want me to teach you how to make an
He's
afro?
also like 5'2" or something.
Yeah,
like
he's really short.
Guy. Yeah. So weird.
Yeah, so the Asian girl, Sulin, she stabs the bottom of Shelly's feet, and you start seeing them bleeding out.
This shit was cool.
I think it's cool.
Where they start swinging him, so the blood splashing out of his feet.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
I thought it looked cool, too, with the lamp, and he's, like, swinging around.
Yeah, dude, something about, like, the bottom of feet always freaked me out, because I remember hearing that there was, I don't know where I heard this, but it was something about, like, covering your feet when you go to bed with a blanket, because then otherwise rats will come and like chew on the bottom of your feet. I don't know where the fuck I heard that.
That's some New York shit, dude.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. And
I've never heard anything like that.
It's probably it's some Bronx shit. You know, you go over there, they're like, yeah, done. It's how it is. You know.
Yeah.
You put your fucking Mets blanket all over your feet so you don't get bit up by fucking rats.
I've never heard that. Don't let the bed bugs bite. That was like something.
Yeah.
And if you've ever experienced bed bugs, it's like I'd rather have rats.
Oh,
bed bugs are.
I had bed bugs.
Terrible.
It was brutal. It was like a month. It was like I felt like it lasted months.
If you start reading about them, like facts about bed bugs, it's horrifying.
Yeah,
they could live like 2 years without eating or something.
Yeah,
you're never sure if you got rid of them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh my, yeah. We had to like garbage bag all our clothes. And I feel like I had to like get rid of everything and start anew.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a loincloth.
It might as well have survived a fucking tornado.
Yeah, basically. It was like, hey, can we get some of that FEMA money? This sucks.
Yeah. Not to mention if you've ever lived with them for a while and you're getting bit. Yeah. That's horrible.
It fucked up my. Yeah, I thought they were like, okay, I think we fixed it. You can go to bed. And I was like, okay, because I was sleeping on the couch in the living room. It was happening in my bedroom. So then I went and it was a bunk bed. So I go to bed, wake up. It's like 3 a.m. I'm covered. They fucking came out of nowhere. Oh my god.
They listen to your heartbeat.
Really?
So they know when you're sleeping because your heartbeat's different. That's
insane.
how they get you, and that's how you don't notice. And the bedbug facts are like a horror movie. They're like literally a creature that's like designed to. It's the evolution thing, like we were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, this is what a cruel God has put onto this planet. So Sylvia tells Grandpa everything that happens. He grabs his double-barrel shotgun. He decides to go confront the gang. And Pete, he's like the little boy. He's telling him to stay away, but the grandfather won't listen.
Yeah.
So this is it. Yeah, this is it. At the house, they've hung Shelly from a noose, and they're swinging him back and forth, and blood is spraying everywhere on all their faces from his feet.
Yeah.
And Granddad shows up.
This to me is also the scene where it's like, that's the title. I drink your blood.
Oh,
They're drinking Shelly's blood. This is the only scene where they really drink blood.
Yeah, and
I mean, like, yeah.
I heard that when they gave the title, it was really just to try to work something with "I eat your skin" and stuff. They were like, yeah, there's no drinking blood in this movie. They're like, yeah, but it's a good title.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The funny thing I thought immediately when I saw "I drink your blood" is "I drink your piss."
Yeah,
that's like the.
Were you listening to Gigi Allen? I drink your piss. I drink your shit. Yeah,
just bodily fluids.
Yeah. Is the young man dead? Drunk? Yes. Dead? He's not. I'm surprised you're taken in by all this. You see, we are a theatrical group, and we were rehearsing a horror scene that we perform in theaters.
Yeah. He's so good at lying.
He just comes out of nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it makes no sense.
Like, I feel like if I was an actor, I would never think to do it like that. I would want to be like, make it seem like I'm making it up.
Oh, yeah.
That's what a person would be doing.
Oh, yeah.
That's more real. But no, he delivers it like, of course, we're a theatrical group.
Yeah.
Like he said it 100 times.
And it's honestly, it's better for it. I mean,
I like it.
He is like the most interesting person in the film. Him and the child, I think.
Yeah.
He just kind of works. I mean, and I think it's the laugh.
The other characters are hard to even tell apart.
Yeah, I think Rollo is pretty good, but then
Rollo's pretty good.
But then half of the film he's like rabied up, and he looks good like that, but then he's not really given much after that.
Yeah.
Grandpa tells him he knows he's lying, and he threatens to kill him. So Horace, I mean, this is some bullying stuff. He calls his bluff, takes off his glasses.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, your glasses are dirty. Let's clean them for you, or you'll never aim properly. He stomps them on the ground. Like, puts it back on his face, and then just grabs his gun. He like
the stomping was great. Like, it was shot in a way where I was like, I guess he like crushes the glasses in a way where it's like, man, he's really crushing them.
Yeah. And for a budget, a film, like they probably, they were like, hey, we need your glasses.
They might have been like
they took it from the grip
knockoffs or something. I don't know, but like the way it went down, I liked it. Yeah. He puts him back on his face with no lenses.
Yeah, and then he starts punching the granddad and kicks him on the ground. It's pretty brutal. And then
they take his gun to be like, make sure it's loaded properly so he can shoot us.
And then Pete is outside calling for his grandfather. So Horace sends down the one girl to take care of the kid. Pete's like, "Where's my grandfather?"
This is like my favorite scene in the movie. Maybe.
The girl, she goes, "He's inside having a groovy time." Yeah, it's almost like she's like trying to seduce the kid. Almost like,
did she put the acid in his mouth already?
Yeah. So when he goes on the ground, I'm glad you mentioned that. The girl goes down there and she does put acid in his mouth, but I feel like she does something else that I remember being pretty cool. Like I don't know if she
she says something sexual to him. She's like, "You're pretty groovy for a dirty old man."
Yeah.
She doesn't say groovy, but she says
like dirty old pervert.
But she calls him a dirty old man.
Yeah, you're right.
And she says like, "Oh, you're kind of like good looking or whatever."
Yeah, and then she puts the acid in his mouth.
And they play a sound effect here.
Yeah.
That I loved, and it's like that is the sound of eating acid.
Yeah.
It's like this 70s kind of like
bubbly. Yeah. Yeah.
When it goes in his mouth, and that's it was like they wanted you to know like it was the thing she put in her mouth was it's gonna have a doodle-doo effect on him. You know what I mean? It's not just a normal pill.
Yeah.
It's gonna doodle-doo him.
Yeah, we're gonna doodle-doo you, grandfather.
I just like that. I don't know. They're like, this ain't normal.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no other sound effects like this in the entire movie.
No, not really. There's like random weird stuff. There's like funk music, I think, that happens at one point, which really comes out of nowhere. I love when a horse goes out to meet Pete and grab him. He goes, "Hey, midget, come up here." Calling a child a midget.
Yeah.
Pete kicks him in the balls and takes off, and Horace chases after Pete, who like arms himself with a stick and starts swinging at him.
This is the scene I love.
Yeah.
Because it just goes on for so long.
A little too long, yeah.
It made me start laughing because it's like,
yeah. It's like a two-shot. You see the kid swinging, and then they cut back to the guy just menacing towards him.
It's double POV, dude.
Yeah.
You're switching from, what's his name? Benji?
Pete is the kid, and then Horace.
Pete and Horace's like perspective.
Yeah.
And it's like the kid going with the stick.
Yeah.
And then they switch back to the kid, and the kid's looking at Horace, and he's coming with a knife and looking all crazy. I want to remake this scene. I really want to like shoot this ourselves.
Yeah, and put it out there.
You're Horace, and I'm Pete, and I got a stick, and I keep swinging at you, and you keep coming at me with a knife.
It's like
it just keeps switching back and
6
forth.
minutes, you loop it, and people are like, "What the fuck is this?"
We're just going up like a huge set of stairs, real slow. That's the other thing. They're like on a staircase or something.
He's in the they're in the woods, kind of, when this is happening.
But it's like some kind of like outdoor.
He's like
concrete stairs that.
They're
like going
you're
up.
right. Yeah.
It was so weird.
Rollo grabs Pete from behind, but then they this is like a bit of a cop out kind of thing. But they decided to just let him and the grandfather go. Yeah. So they let them both go.
Well, doesn't somebody say like we can't like, or maybe that was about Shelley. They're like we can't kill him because people will discover us.
I don't.
They do have like a conversation like let's kill Shelley, and then somebody's like, oh, but then people in the town will come after us. And Horace goes, "We'll just dump him."
Oh yeah, there is a moment where he says we'll dump him, but I don't think there's a moment in the film where they ever talk about like let's not do this because of the consequences. Like it kind of feels like they just do whatever, they don't care.
Well, they do say like don't kill him out of. Well, you know, it might have even been like the blonde hair guy who's like scared.
Yeah, he waits until they beat the fuck out of him and be like, "Hey boys, leave him alone." Yeah. Even though I was doing some of the kicking myself.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so basically Pete and takes the grandfather back to Sylvia, and Sylvia's like, "He's not drunk, stupid. He's been dope with that stuff they call LSD."
Yeah.
And this is the time that Pete finds out, I guess they fucked with my grandfather. Yeah. He grabs a shotgun, loads it with shells, and goes outside to basically find the hippies. He also grabs a giant this silver
was confusing
flashlight.
To me. Yeah, he gets the giant silver flashlight and the gun, but he ends up not going to the hippies at all. He just ends up going and shooting a rabid dog.
Yeah, I think what he was going to do, this is my thinking of the film, he was going to go find the hippies and shoot them. He has a bloodlust. But then a rabid dog goes after him. So he shoots the dog, and then after he does that, he knows, well, one, he shot the gun so people will hear it, like because it must have been nearby.
Yeah.
And then he thought, oh, two, there's a rabid dog here. I can use it. He must have like in an instant came up with the plan.
Yes.
Because he didn't go back and then looked at like the medical equipment.
There's like a whole scene where the next scene is like, yeah, right, you're probably gonna read it, but he's like looking at the medical equipment.
Yeah.
So he gets the idea, like, I'll get that rabid blood.
Yeah, he does. And when he does it, it's a great scene because they play that creepy like synth music. And he grabs syringes, empty blood bags, and rubber gloves. And it's kind of a long shot, like a long scene. You see him grab all that stuff. He goes, finds the dog, and then you see him like extracting the blood. And this is where I put down that it sounds like cicada music. Like this is the synth is just so loud.
At this point, but yeah,
it's so loud. It's the most. It's like they cranked it. It was peaking for me.
I would like to see this movie on the big screen, honestly.
Dude, I would love to see this with people just to see how people would react.
Yeah.
And then here, meanwhile,
to hear that blasting music in the theater, yeah.
And at the house, they decide to dump Shelly's body. They decide to dump it after he's dead, I guess. So the next morning, Pete,
he's not dead yet, though.
I think he no,
because they
stab him in the stomach.
They're gonna stab him later. Yeah,
he's like bad. He's like down and out.
Yes,
yeah.
And they even have a conversation about it. Honestly, that's like, this is when they actually talk about like we should dump him. Like, what if he's dead? And whatever. And the one dude's like, oh, because he brings him down the stairs, and they go, Shelly wouldn't do that for you, or some shit like that.
I don't know.
And he's like the blonde hair guy. This is like basically when he's starting to be like, this is too much for me.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I can't handle this. I'm gonna go find that girl I want to fuck.
Yeah. Well, he's like one more straw, and it's gonna be like, I don't want to eat a meat pie. And
he
leaves. The meat pie is the last straw.
So Pete finds Mildred, and basically he already has his whole plan going on in his head. He asks her to prepare an extra dozen meat pies for the hippies that moved in. And then when she leaves, he takes out the blood syringes and he injects the meat pies.
This is one of those plans that's like, it's like movie thing where it's like the plan comes together. It should not have worked. Like there's a scene where he literally has the syringe of blood and he hides it behind his back.
Yeah.
It's like, how would this kid get away with this and also just convince her to make an extra meat pies?
He's like, hey kid, why are you wearing rubber gloves?
So
like,
he could poison half of them. He's like, why is he got all this medical equipment?
This is also one of those things that's like it would be like someone would be going to therapy about it now. They'd be like, see, I fed these people rabid rabies fucking, and they went insane.
Well, the very last scene, they kind of addressed that a little bit.
Little bit.
Yeah.
He offers a discount to Rollo and the two Asian ladies, Su Lin and the one who looks like Yoko Ono, which you said is white. And they just take the meat pies. Then Dr. Banner, who's like I don't know. Suddenly there's like
they're disappointed though. They don't want to eat meat pies.
They don't, but they get the discount and they're like, yeah.
The kid like convinces them. He's like,
I'm a good salesman.
Yeah, and he's like, these are ready now.
Yeah,
that was like a part of that.
It's good. It's cheap. It's chickeny. It's delicious for you. Yeah. Has a little bit of foam on the top.
Yeah, this kid has way too much like authority over all the adults.
Yeah, I know.
He's like, make extra meat pies. I'm gonna convince them to buy them.
Yeah. And while you go do that, I'm gonna do some inventory.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, kid. Damn. So Pete tells Mildred that he killed a rabid dog that morning. And then in the car, she asks him what happens. He asks her what happens when a human gets rabies, and she goes, "They go insane and die."
Yeah, that was funny because it's like, dude, you already gave them rabies.
Yeah.
Like now you're asking about it.
Well, it's a good setup for the following scene because then we cut back and you see everyone's eating the meat pies except for Andy who doesn't eat it.
Yeah.
But it's a long, pretty gross scene. They're they're scooping up the food with their fingers.
Yeah,
and
this was grosser than the rats for some reason.
It was grosser than anything in that movie, honestly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Foley too. It's like they really like mic'd up the.
Oh yeah. And you also it kind of grossed me out that that there's blood in the pie.
Yeah.
You know what I just watched is the second Austin Powers movie, and there's a scene where Austin Powers drinks fat bastard shit.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And I couldn't believe how gross it was, but that was similar. Just them eating the blood. It's just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Psychologically,
there's something that really fucks with you. There's something like that in I mean, it must have been the Austin Powers movies or something, but like, it's just so nasty that you go.
The way they did the scene with the shit was incredible because he keeps on almost drinking it, so it just psychs you out. He keeps And then
oh, it's kind of nutty. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember that joke. Yeah. So nasty.
Dude, Austin Powers is one of the greatest.
And he has the mustache too. He has like a fucking chocolate.
Yep. One of the greatest
we should just pivot
franchises
and do
of all time.
Absolutely. We do a deep dive of Austin Powers.
God, those movies shape me.
Yeah, I want to rewatch them because I remember loving Goldmember, but everyone always said it was pretty bad, and I loved
haven't
them
seen
all.
that was the one I never watched that much, but the first two I watched a ton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So Andy finds Sylvia and tries to console her. He basically tells her he's going to leave the group, and he tells her that he joined the group for kicks, and basically tells her they're supposed to be the sons and daughters of Satan. He's like, not really. It's all fake, but it sounds kinky. I mean, he like admits, like, yeah, I did all this shit, but it's really just I'm trying to get fucking laid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's kind of lame.
This guy sucks. And honestly, I do.
And it's weird that it just totally works on her because the next thing they're like fucking in the hay.
They're fucking in the hay. He's like, oh, wow, I love how sensitive you are to the idea of just trying to get poon.
Yeah.
You're a fucking poon hound. At the house, the horse is like playing around with his revolver. It's pretty legit.
Oh yeah, this scene was intense.
He holds it against Rollo's head and shoots it, and it's blank. And he laughs maniacally. Molly's like,
doesn't Rollo not even move because he's a psycho too?
He's I think he's starting to get. Well, I don't know.
Well, they're all starting to. They're
getting loopy.
There's a little bit of music or tense noise, right? So you're starting to think like, oh, the rabies stuff is kicking in.
It's slightly kicking in, so they're slightly going insane. And Molly, who I think is the pregnant lady, she goes, oh, very funny. But Horace, he's still laughing with the gun. He shoots it at the ceiling, and it actually fires.
Yeah.
So he had a bullet in there. He could have legit
it was
killed.
Empty, and then like an empty one, then the revolver chamber. Yeah.
I think it was like a Russian roulette thing. He just spun it around. It was crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what we're supposed to think.
He's like, I don't feel anything. I'm at peace with my father. And then Rollo, he's like, I got a pain in my gut. What does that mean? Cramps. Devil's cramps. Yeah.
He's just a liar. He's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just making shit up. That's why he's the leader of the Satan group, because he could just lie so good.
Yeah. They're all like sweating, and they realize in this moment that it's the meat pies. It's like interesting because in I feel like in a more modern film, they would like play it out. Like people would be like, I don't know why I feel this way. What could it be? There'd be like 3 more scenes before they go, maybe it was the meat pies.
I think they do a pretty good escalation where they do get weirder and weirder for like 2 or 3 scenes.
The weirder things he does well, but they understand exactly what happened. Horace says, wait a minute. Now I get the picture. They were trying to get even with us from last night. So tonight we wrecked the bakery. Not tonight unless you want to be throwing up all over the place. And then he laughs. There's one way of curing a bellyache. And then he aims the gun at her pregnant belly and shoot and laughs maniacally when there's no bullet because it doesn't fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was like no bullet, no bullet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the dam, back at the dam, Mildred goes to Rogers. And he basically thinks that Mildred is scared for no reason. And Mildred's like, what about Sylvia? She was badly beaten.
He's just telling her she's crazy.
Yeah,
again.
I'll buy that. But all this crap about a devil's cult sacrificing humans? Rogers, sometimes you infuriate me. And then she storms out. And Rogers promises to check in on her. He's like, look, I'll be in as soon as I can. And I still love you, even if you are a stubborn bitch.
That's so crazy.
Evil. I mean,
he calls her a stubborn bitch straight to her face.
Yeah. He's like, don't bother, Mr. Davis. Just drop that.
I do like at least she doesn't take it.
No, yeah. I
But
mean,
like
as best
her
as she
stubborn bitch.
That's so brutal.
Yeah.
For basically being like, I have legit concerns.
I think he's fucking another girl, too, later. Anyway.
He's not. They send the construction sites to sleep with the girls, and he's not.
Even later than that.
Oh.
You know he dies. When he dies?
Rogers, I'm not sure if he dies.
He does. All right, we'll get to it.
We'll
it's
get
way
to it.
late. It's like almost the last scene of the movie.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So at the house, the hippies are writhing in pain. And this is pretty cool. Sulin is doing like tarot cards. Like they brought this out.
Yeah.
And she shows the death card to Rollo.
It's so funny because this shit is like now like so normalized.
Yeah. It's
like,
all been.
You have like a polyamorous friend who makes her own tarot card deck. I just heard some story about SpongeBob tarot card.
What does that mean?
Like people make their own art and sell like their own like Etsy decks of cards.
Yeah.
Of tarot cards.
Of like
they
death.
made like a SpongeBob one.
He's like, look, it's Satan, and it's fucking Pearl from SpongeBob.
Exactly.
It's like,
it's
so
the,
pathetic.
The Two of Swords, but it's Patrick.
Oh my god, I hate that. That's a.
But they're doing that with everything.
Yeah, well, that's the stuff that like, because if you like go online, you'll see like Gen Z's like shitting on millennials a lot for being old and like a corny. That's the stuff like I hear SpongeBob tarot cards. I think that's the kind of shit that they're hating. I mean, and it makes sense because I hear that and I'm like, I fucking hate our generation. It's so whack.
It is, yeah.
So Sue Lynch leads Rollo towards Shelly's body and hands Rollo a knife. She's kind of like an enabler because I think she can tell that
she shows him the death card. She gives him the sword.
Yeah. And at that moment, Andy wakes up. He's like, I guess he went back to the house or something. But he was at the house. He wakes up, screams no, and then Rollo stabs the knife repeatedly into Shelly's stomach. Yep. And there is like pretty sick music while this is happening.
Yep.
And it's fucking. This is a cool. I mean, I love this scene a lot.
Uh-huh.
He's like, "You're mad, you son of a bitch," and then Rollo chases after Andy, who hides, and then he keeps running into the woods and just finds an axe.
Yeah, and then they just go fuck.
Yeah,
that's when they go fuck. Is after he watched a murder.
Yeah, you're right.
I was sorry I got ahead of it, but it was like this is what I was gonna be like. I wanted to point this out when we talked about it. Like
Poonhound Andy.
The next thing he does after watching his friend get murdered,
he's like, dude, I gotta get my dick wet.
Starts getting laid. Yeah. I like this next thing where Rollo has the sword. I don't know if this is the next scene.
Not yet. Okay. He has the axe, and then
he kind of like walks. Yeah, he's got the axe, and he like walks around the house, intimidating everybody.
Not just yet, because Horace he's staring at Shelly's body, and then that's when Rollo comes back with the axe, and he swings it at Sue, who ducks it. Like she dodges the axe.
Because Sue runs away too.
Yes, and then you're right. This is it. He's menacing the house, and everyone's like watching him, and they're scared.
Yeah,
and then the girls
Horace
take off.
Is, like just standing, like no selling it again.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
the girls take off running, except for Molly, who shoots the wall. She's I think the pregnant. I feel like
he's coming at Molly, and then she shoots the wall near him, and it scares him away.
Yeah, and he runs off. Then Horace points the sword at Rollo, and Rollo takes the axe and cuts off Shelly's foot. Just right there.
Which was awesome.
And then, which is great because then he follows the nymphomaniac girl outside, and he shows her the severed leg. Yeah, and then she takes off running.
That's when she screams and leaves all for good.
That's a pretty great scene. There is like, if you want to talk about like mania in like a movie, to have a guy just like be like, look, a severed leg. That's like, I think that rules.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I watched Eaten Alive this week. You ever seen that?
Mm-hmm.
That has like
Toby Hooper.
Yeah. The crazy guy. I love that guy.
They're all screaming and they're all over the top of that movie. That's one that I think
screaming is pretty intense, but we should. Yeah, I would definitely talk about that. I thought that movie was awesome.
I like, not to get ahead of it, but like I do have a Toby Hooper movie coming up that I think we should talk about, with the Toolbox Murders.
I've seen that one.
2000. That's pretty cool. I was thinking of doing it for the next one, but I decided against it because it's like them killing a bunch of women, and there's like we've already kind of done that like with a couple films. Like we need to like chill with like women killing.
I mean, it's probably like a quarter.
That's
of all horror movies.
70% of horror. Let's try to get a couple of the.
How many women can we kill?
Yeah, it's basically a bunch of dudes who like have like black eye makeup. They're like, I want to fuck these women, but I also want to kill them, and that's who makes these films.
Yeah.
So Horace,
in real life, they can't even talk to women.
Not at all. They get nervous.
Thank God, because they would kill them if they could.
Absolutely, yeah. They're the ones who basically like they bring them back to their place and like start beating them up. You know?
Yeah. That's what they wish they were brave enough to do.
Yeah, but they can't, and so they just like sit down and they're lanky and crying.
Collect multi-sided dice.
Yeah, basically.
Big collections of dice.
Yeah, I've hand carved these wooden dice for my D&D collection. No one plays
with me. They make their own tarot cards.
Yeah,
they're those people. They make their own tarot cards.
I actually created my own system of Pathfinder, but it's SpongeBob. So like, basically, it's basically Dungeons and Dragons. It's like, okay, Patrick Star comes up to you and he punches you. All right, crit 20. D&D SpongeBob.
Yeah, there definitely is.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not even making.
I am the dungeon master. I am Plankton.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. You go to the chum bucket. You see Pearl in a thong. Do you fuck her? We're D&D players. We're all horny. We're all horny for
do they do that
SpongeBob.
when they're doing D&D? They're like,
I think
so I go have sex with her.
yeah.
Roll the dice to see your chance of having
Yeah,
sex.
basically. It's like I go into the tavern, I see a beautiful woman, and the dungeon master has to be like the one who's like talk. It's like, oh, you look pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love how hairy your knuckles are. Do you want to shove those fingers in my puss? And just a bunch of fucking horny
Oh my god.
guys in their 20s who still haven't fucked.
Yeah, it just turns into like a group like sex fantasy.
Yeah, basically, and that's how polyamory is formed. It all starts with D&D.
That's how you get a polycule.
Yeah, basically. This was originally a session for our cyberpunk games, but then we just all
Now
started
we
fucking
realize
each other.
We love each other.
Yeah, and the woman left, but we're still a bunch of guys that just jerk each other off and film
Yeah.
it.
Gross.
Horace jumps on Mildred's car and chases her around the vehicle with the sword. Which is great. Like, Mildred shows up, he jumps on the car, and then chases her, and she has to go back in the car and take back off.
Yeah. They're starting to be crazy.
Exactly.
It's ramping up.
And I think the escalation is pretty good, because at the construction site, Rogers, he asked the construction workers, this guy Ed, to check on Mildred. He says, Mrs. Nash told me a bunch of hippies busted into the hotel and are raising hell. We can flatten them, huh? That's what the construction workers decide.
Yeah, they're so overconfident.
And then back at Mildred's, grandpa, he goes out to the car where there's like the bloody handprint of Horace, because he like slammed on the vehicle and he left his handprints on there.
Why
So-
did he have bloody handprints?
Maybe
Maybe he was messing with Shelley's body?
I think there was a moment where he did touch some blood. I feel like maybe I didn't write that down. There are moments where like they're kind of like
Oh yeah,
touching blood.
It's probably that Shelley guy's blood because he's all cut up. He's all been
absolutely.
cut up. Yeah,
It's sprayed everywhere. And they also got covered in the face. They probably never showered. The next day, they're just still dried
they're in
blood
an
on them.
abandoned building. They probably don't even have the water turned on.
Yeah, they smell like shit.
Yeah.
Smell like shit and old weed. Yeah. The construction workers, they run into the horny nymphomaniac girl. They're like, "Ooh, what's a little lady like you doing all
By the
alone?"
way, she also just witnessed a murder.
Yes.
Every hippie just witnessed the Rollo kill Shelley.
Yeah. But also everyone's like fucked up in the head because they're all. Well, here's the thing. Andy doesn't have rabies. No. So he's like has no excuse for like being like, I'm gonna go get some pussy right now.
But what's her name? Shelley?
This girl,
she's the only one who has a reaction to rabies. I'm gonna go fuck a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
Everyone else is like biting each other and killing each other, but she's like, I want to go have sex.
Yeah, I don't think the rabies fully hit, but I also think they're all like drugged up. Like it's kind of like
yeah.
I do think there's a lot of LSD that's affecting.
The grandpa actually says that.
Yeah.
Where he's like, it's one thing to get rabies, but to get that combined with all the drugs.
Yeah,
they're
it makes
doing.
you crazy.
That's what I like about the science behind it or whatever.
I think
the
it
movie science.
tracks. Yeah.
It tracks. Yeah.
I mean, it's
it's not just rabies. It's also the acid.
Yeah.
They've created like a new disease. This could be zombies.
Yeah, this feels like a grounded thing, honestly. Like this is a very weirdly grounded explanation for like a zombie movie, and it works. It works now, I think.
Yeah. And it's like sometimes zombie movies try and have an explanation, but it's usually not this good.
No, not at all. I don't actually. I can't think of a zombie movie. Maybe
the rage virus and 20 Days Later is so corny.
It's pathetic. There's one in the Living Dead at the Manchester Morgue, which is like a zombie movie from Europe around the 70s. Their thing is like the pesticides. They're using these experimental pesticides, and then people have turned because of it. I think that's pretty good. But this one's probably the best. The rabies.
The one you like, the
Return of the Living Dead.
It's like a military.
It was a military weapon,
yeah.
and it's what inspired Night of the Living Dead. But the movie. But we actually have it here. It was sent to this funeral place.
So they even are giving homage, like
yeah. Ooh, what's a little lady like you doing all alone on a road? Some black creep was following me. Some black creep.
Yeah. She plays off their racism to get in with them.
Get in their fucking dick.
Some black creep.
Oh, well, you just get your pretty little ass in here, honey, and we'll protect you. It's funny how the construction workers are all like, yeah, dude, let's just fucking run a train on her.
Everyone knows how construction workers are.
They're
hooting and hollering at every girl walking down the road.
That's true,
This is their dream come true.
And so Ed drops the workers and the girl at the house, and she asks why they want to check out the house. She's like, we can have more fun outside. which is enough for them. She like leads them around the corner of the house. She's like, "Come on, rats! I got some cheese for you."
Yeah. And they're like, "Yeah."
I mean, this is so like, man. I can't imagine. First of all, running a train on a girl with a bunch of dudes, but I can't imagine also being like seduced by a girl being like, "Come on, rats! I got some cheese for you." Is your pussy cheese? Because
This is the 70s,
disgusted.
man. Free love.
Yeah, free love is nasty. This is the boomers, right?
I guess so,
They're
yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, I wonder like if
There is this boomer attitude that kind of you see in the hippies that it does remind me of like how we hate boomers. Is they have this thing where they're like, "I'm gonna blow your mind by talking about space and time in a vague way." Aren't I so cool? How I just say something that means nothing like this.
You ever think about we're like kind of a speck of dust in this vast empty cosmos,
and then they'll add a little like poetry to the end of it, like that's why you got to grab the dust and get a hold of it.
Yeah, man. So we gotta dab that dust, sprinkle a little bit on some Chiba, and just get high.
Yeah. They just like, ugh, it's so gross.
It's nasty. Yeah, it really bothers me. It's because it's such an act. It's so inauthentic. It really bothers. It's like, dude, you're so boring. You just like copied this identity from, I don't know, some fucking hippie you knew in the fucking 70s.
Yeah.
And you've all spread it like a fucking disease. This personality trait.
Yeah, this like, I know things without knowing anything.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like, who can I convince that I am smart without actually knowing anything?
Yeah. Well, don't you want it like if when someone goes on like a weird little like talk like that, it's like, yeah, man, we're just a speck of, like grabbing a beer stein and just smacking it in his face. Oh, dude, why do you do that, man? Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
That's
you
why
old
Dennis
bitch.
Hopper's cool. I picture Dennis Hopper doing that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Just like hippies saying stupid shit,
and then he'd be like, "Shut up, asshole."
He's just a violent psychopath.
I mean, that was also like the entire '90s was like Gen X being angry at baby boomer hippies, South Park, and fucking Dennis Leary.
Totally reasonable response.
Yeah,
honestly.
But even those people were annoying. They were all like a personality. He's like, "Yeah, I'm the anti-hippie guy."
Right. It would go bad as well.
Yeah. Anyone who copies a personality just sucks, basically.
Yeah, that's true.
So Ed and the other workers, they go to Mildred's. There's no one inside. So they go back to the house where the workers are supposed to be. The workers are clearly busy fucking this nymphomaniac girl. So they go.
They have her in like the shower?
Not yet. Okay. So we don't see. Basically, they're fucking. What's happening right now is they're fucking the girl outside in the woods, and you don't see that.
Yeah.
So right now you see Ed and the other worker go inside the house that they were supposed to go into. The part where they do fuck with the other construction workers happened later.
Gotcha.
So they check out the house and they stumble on all these rats and they're freaking out. And the guy touches the blood. And this is the new guy who doesn't really have a name. And he finds Shelly's body. And he wants to leave, but Ed smacks him and says, "We need to check this place out." As if they're still, as if they're cops or something.
I think you found enough.
Yeah, dude,
call the police.
Is crazy. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here, man.
They do mention the police, and they're like, it's 8 miles away. And in my head,
it's like another thing.
That's not that far.
Yeah, you want me to walk it?
There's a scene where they're like, the police are 8 miles away. Like, it's going to take them a while to get here. Like,
so you got a fucking car. Don't you work on your car in the garage all the time? Just fucking take it over there.
Yeah, if they're driving, 30 miles an hour, it'll take them 20 minutes.
Yeah. So they make their way up to the attic, and we hear a buzzing noise. And then we see that the noose is, like, hanging from the ceiling. And Horace wraps the noose over Ed's head and jumps off the banister, lifting Ed up and hanging him.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And he's instantly dead.
He like snapped his neck when he did it, basically. And then he stares menacingly at the other guy, who looks at the revolver that Ed dropped. Yeah. And there's this whole thing where like Horace has like foam coming out of his mouth, and he grabs a knife and goes after the guy. Yeah. I think it's like I don't know what kind of knife it is, but it looks like a switchblade kind of knife.
Oh
like,
shit! I think the camera's stuck.
Basically, Horace is like menacingly this one dude, Ed, who's like trying to go or not Ed. Ed is the one who got hung, basically by the noose. And this other guy, he grabs a revolver, and Horace has foam coming out of him, and he grabs a knife and goes after the guy, and he stabs him in the gut. And this is pretty cool. He stabs him in the gut. His shirt is like kind of open, and he squeezes the shirt, and it looks like a big glop of blood comes out.
It looks like organs are coming out.
It looks coagulated. It's like pudding or something.
I assumed it was supposed to be like intestine.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I thought it was like chunks of meat are coming out of him, like intestines or innards.
That makes. I've never seen anything like it. It's like this guy was like he spent his entire time never drinking water, only eating raw steak, and this is how his blood churned out. It's like this thick fucking thing.
I didn't think it was like just blood. It could have been just like tissue, you know? Yeah.
It's gross. I've never seen anything like it.
I assume they just got like a bag of like, you know, I don't know, like fucking pig intestines or something and squeezed it out.
I honestly did not think. I thought like it legit looked like red pudding. It was like they took like vanilla pudding and then they like mix it up with some red thing. And then
why would they do that? Why would that come out of you? Like, why would like a Jello come out of you?
Yeah, I have no idea.
All right,
but it was visceral. It fucking grossed me out.
It was pretty gross. Yeah.
So we're at the barn. Andy he found Sylvia and basically is making out with her on the hay, and then someone comes into the.
You witnessed a murder.
Yeah.
Did he see? Yeah, he ran away after.
Yeah, he saw a guy get stabbed in the stomach, and now he's trying to fuck this girl.
Yeah.
Who's basically just an object in the film. She's just there to be fucked by Andy.
Or beat up,
basically. She has zero agency, zero personality. There's a flashlight coming into the barn, and it turns out to be Pete, the kid. And she's like, Pete, what are you doing in here? Are you trying to spy on me? Because I think he's her.
Is it his sister?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I feel like some of those old films, they did that a lot. They would be like, that's just my baby brother trying to spy on me with my boyfriend. It's like, why are you... Why is this normal? Are you implying that this incest is normal?
Yeah. Back on the farm.
Yeah, I know.
Not a lot to look at.
Yeah, but your fucking sister.
Yeah.
If she has that shirt pulled, like she tied it in a way where like the bottom of the shirt was pulled down from the top, so you just see her belly button ring. It's pretty sick, man.
Yeah.
You just kind of want to go in there and just lick her belly. It's like, all right, dude, get the fuck out of here. This is weird.
It's your sister.
Yeah, man. So here Pete basically reveals to them that he fed the group diseased rabbit meat pie.
Yeah, because he's worried about Andy being.
Yeah, he's like, stay away from her. She's diseased.
Yeah, I wouldn't have told you that, but I thought you were in trouble.
Yeah,
and wanted to keep it a secret.
Yeah, Andy's like, hey, it's okay, man. I didn't eat those meat pies. My friends did. My friends who I've been hanging out for months. They're insane now, and I don't care because I'm fucking. So at the house, the workers, they all come out from around the house, and they've all banged the girl, and they decide to go to some bar. It's like weird. It's like there's a bar that's
Did
like.
they do the shower? Was that the shower scene?
So what they're gonna do is they're gonna go to this weird. It's like a bar with like it must be like the place where the construction workers sleep and stuff, because there's like a pool table. I think there's like drinks there, and then they sleep with her there also.
Yeah, it's like where they're living temporarily to do the construction. It's kind of the vibe you get.
They show up, they're like, construction workers, rise and unite. Look at what we have here. See this construction? And she's waiting to be riveted. And it's like a guy like treating her like meat. He grabs her leg, and one guy pushes her on the bed and starts making out with her. And then at this point, this is actually kind of cool. The grandfather, he's looking at the blood through a microscope.
Like, he scrapes some off the window, I remember, And
now he's looking at it through a microscope, and he's like being like, per Mildred's description of the man who attacked her, I'm inclined to believe he has rabies. Rabies, hydrophobia, the same thing. And while he's narrating this, we get cut back to the construction workers banging the girl.
Yeah.
So you see like how as they're fucking her, some of the symptoms that he's describing of like rabies starts like appearing on her face during the fuck session. Yeah.
And also the hydrophobia,
the water thing.
Because they try and that was the part I was gonna laugh at. Is like they like force her to take a shower.
Yeah, she freaks out, runs off naked, and the guys chase after her naked. And he's like, hey, man, leave her alone. Can't you see she's having a fit? And the guy's like, no, man, see what she did to me. And he reveals that she bit his shoulder. He's like, this time I'm going to really cool her ass. And he grabs her throat, forces her under the cold shower.
Yeah.
And she obviously freaks out because she has rabies, so she tries to fight it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
But then she dies from hydrophobia. Does she die from hydrophobia? Or somebody later does?
She doesn't. Actually, what happens here is, I think this is the last scene we see her for. The next time we see her, she's already dead.
Yeah, she's a body. I think she died from the shower.
Really?
I think they say is death by.
She's over a rock though. It seems like she fell.
Well, I think the construction workers killed her and then threw her out on the rock.
Yeah, that you know what? You're right. These guys are scumbags.
Yeah. And they're also now all rabies up.
Yeah.
From
the fucking fuck session.
This
and
is
being
way before AIDS.
Oh yeah, you're right. the guy who invented
it's actually right around when AIDS was.
Yeah. Some CIA guy was watching this at a drive, and he was like, "Whoa, let's develop this."
I heard a theory that the first people to get AIDS might have happened from eating chimpanzee meat.
I thought it was from having sex with a monkey.
Well, that was always like a myth, but there was actually these like chimpanzee butchers who would like when there was not enough meat to eat, you're not supposed to eat chimpanzee meat, but they would eat it when there was like not enough food.
Yeah,
and it could be infected with like this virus that could have turned into another virus and turned into another virus, some shit like that.
Yeah, dude.
So I mean, like, is it that crazy that rabies blood and acid could create these kind of crazy zombies?
Yeah, it's not crazy.
We got AIDS like from eating meat.
Yeah, chimpanzee meat. Yeah. God, and it like fucking devastated like a demographic of people.
Yeah,
like as a disease.
Because we didn't know how to handle it for like
years. Yeah. So Raleigh's in the woods and he's wild-eyed and rabid, and he's slamming a dead rabbit against a tree. Do you remember that?
No.
He's like slamming a rabbit.
I think I saw that. Yeah, because it was just like another animal. I was like, I hope that's not a real animal. I could not tell if they were real animals or not.
Yeah. So the rest of the hippie girls, they wander into the woods.
This movie has a crazy amount of animals in it because I'm remembering there's about to be another animal.
Oh, dude. And the next animal scene is where I think, like, yeah, they must have not had a script. This must have been like, oh, this is pretty cool. Let's just do this.
Yeah.
So as the hippie girls wander upon Rollo, we hear more of the explanation by Granddad. It's like the devil takes over the body, the mind reduced to the level of an animal, capable of the most savage acts. The color of red triggers an excitement in the mind.
Yeah.
And, of course, the fear of water and clear liquid produces an almost fanatical craving for raw flesh. That's cool, man. That's like trailer. That's like the shit you put in a trailer.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Vincent Price voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the girls, the hippie girls, they run into this housewife. So this is like a completely new character that we have not seen in the movie before. She invites them into her house.
Right. This is just a random person.
Just a random person.
One of the 40 people in the town.
And it's I think this is like a scene they must have shot like after like principal shooting was done, and they were like, oh, let's just have a scene with the mute girl. And this is where Molly reveals that Yoko Ono is mute, you know? Uh-huh. And the housewife is using an electric meat cutter to slice a ham for them. She's making sandwiches. And then Yoko Ono touches the blade of the saw, snatches it, and swipes it at the lady. We get a shot of the window. It's like from outside, blood spraying onto the window. Yeah. And then the housewife leaves the house with a missing hand and dies.
Yeah.
And
I gotta say the missing hand looked bad.
The missing hand looked bad, but then what looks good is Yoko Ono coming out looking confused, holding the severed
hand. That was cool.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the missing hand looks like you know, like
it looked like her.
She's like kind of like
it looked like it was a sock on it or something.
Yeah, basically. Mr. Sacco with the little googly eyes on it. I think it's mankind came out of there.
There's like a Dutch angle of her like holding the hand and like just looking like
off screen, like weird and confused. I like how confused she looks. There's something really interesting about shooting it that way.
That to me is like one of the best shots of the whole movie.
Yeah, I agree with you.
It also does seem tacked on. Like.
Yeah, it was like something that after the fact.
This guy's trying to sleep with this girl, so he's like, "I'll put you in the movie. Hold on."
Yeah. we need a couple more minutes,
she's a
man.
mute.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, she's fucking. She can't talk. It's kind of like all women, right? Yeah. Let's go watch some 60 stand up where that's the entire act. We get this guy, Dr. Oakes, who we've not seen in the film. Dr. Oakes in this movie, I'm pretty sure is David, who is the director of the movie. So the doctor at the end of the film, who does the final lines and stuff, is the director coming in and acting a little bit.
Yeah. They just ran out of people.
Yeah. So he takes Rogers to the cliff, and they show her the girl from the construction site. She's dead on the ground on the rocks. And they go to the house, and then they find all.
I think he says like death by hydrophobia or something.
I don't think he's.
Or maybe he's like, "Oh, you do a test on this girl and see what happened to her."
No,
at some point I swear he says that about her. Maybe I'm misremembering.
Maybe because what happens after this is they go to the house and they find the rabid construction workers, and this looks great because there's a guy wildly swinging a machete, like fucking like this.
Oh yeah,
and running at
the way they're coming out of the house is so funny.
Well, he runs at him. Roger shoots him with the shotgun, And the doctor's like, call the Red Cross. We're in a state of emergency. And then you see a worker come out of the window, and he's also swinging the machete like that.
Or one of them might just have a wrench. He's swinging a wrench. Like, I'm going to hit you with this.
Yeah, I'm going to clock you in the head.
One of them's a machete, another one's just like a tool.
I'm going to bonk you in the head like a Three Stooges skit.
Yeah.
And then, and a crowd of them comes out. And this is where there's like this funky music that plays. It's kind of like something from Scooby-Doo or something. I can't really explain it, but it sounds like a chase scene.
Yeah, it's like funk. Yeah.
And they're like, no, Davis, there's too many of them. Come on, we'll be safer in the quarry. So they take off running, and then we see them being chased by the quarry. Like, ah! And they're yelling.
I saw this both times. It made me laugh super hard. One of the construction workers in the back, his helmet falls off.
Oh, really?
And then he just stops and he's trying to get his helmet and put it back on, and it literally looks like it'd be like in a Leslie Nielsen movie. Like, is so funny.
Like a background gag from
exactly
fucking Naked Gun.
Yeah, exactly. The guy just trying to fix his helmet, like just breaking the third wall, but this or fourth wall, whatever.
Yeah, whatever walls it is.
And but this was just like the guy just is like, oh shit. It was like totally real.
So they run into the water and they start kicking water at the workers to freak them out.
Yeah.
And it makes sense, the hydrophobia thing.
And they're like, they start screaming.
So this next scene is pretty fucking. This is another.
This also went out a little bit too long. Them splashing.
Yeah,
water.
just like being like, kick.
It's like, we get it.
Yeah, we could have filmed this at a pool with my nephews. You know what I mean? We had a little camera overheating issue. We are back. We put the camera in some water, so now it should be working. And then if I was good at video editing, there'd be a bunch of like fish walking by, like we're underwater.
Yeah, like aquarium shit.
Where the fuck were we? We were talking about. Oh, dude, I know where we were at. So after this whole kicking of the water thing, Horace stumbles onto a snake farm.
Yeah. This could have been cut.
It was pointless. He opens a cage and pets the snake, and there's a lot of shots of this, like close-up shots of them staring into each other's eyes.
Oh, dude, that was kind of cool though. I did like that. Yeah, the zoom in on the snake's eye. I just like its eye looks so crazy to me.
It looks creepy, but it's also like you're padding the movie. We don't need this like weird 100%. Staring contest between the both of them.
This should have happened when they were like establishing the Satanism or something.
Yeah,
should have had like a big snake. Or whatever.
It also doesn't really amount to much. The owner comes out of the house and he's like, "Put that goddamn thing down."
He's wearing like pajamas. Or
something? But he's wearing like the
long johns,
like the long johns that like a prospector would wear in the fucking Old West. Like he's got the flap in the back. It's red.
He's also in the middle of the day. Like, what is he asleep or something? Like,
dude, there's fucking hippies, rabies attacking your fucking town. It's like, go do something. Do you have a job?
Well, who's coming to the snake farm? This 40-person town.
I know.
Want to go check out the snake farm again today?
Yeah, let's
we
go
have nothing else.
Yeah, we have nothing going on.
We don't have TV.
He sees the guy sees Horace's eyes and he realizes he's crazy. So Horace jumps on the guy. I don't know if you caught this, but his false teeth falls out.
Yeah, I caught that. That was on. They wanted you to see that. He starts grabbing him by the head.
It was, dude. I'm telling you, because I looked it up. It was a fluke of the shot.
Really?
The guy's teeth fell out. He smiled afterward, and then because they caught it, they were like, "We're gonna put that in the movie."
I thought that was the whole point.
No,
of
dude.
the scene. It was like a comedy.
It was
scene.
a real false teeth that falls out, and they kept it in the film.
Because he's grabbing him by the head and just twisting his head.
Yeah.
And then, he spits out his false teeth. I thought that was like, I saw that both times. I watched this twice. Both times I saw it, I'm like, that's the point of the scene, right?
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was random. Honestly, like this scene, I wouldn't mind this scene if it led to some weird, like, kind of gore like they did in the rest of the movie. But it doesn't. He just, like, shoves him on the ground and that's it.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, I guess. You don't see him, like, do anything particular to him.
I assume he broke his neck because he was twisting it.
Yeah, but you don't see a neck snap or anything like that.
It's crazy.
It's pretty weak.
The one thing I gave it, like, benefit of the doubt was like, it's an old man. Maybe it doesn't take much.
Yeah, for sure.
He doesn't even have teeth.
Fucking breeze snapped his neck. Yeah. It's a little windy, so keep your old men inside.
Yeah, he jumped on his back and knocked him down. That was enough.
So they go through the woods, and Andy, Sylvia, and Pete, they stumble upon Molly, the big girl, the pregnant girl.
Yeah.
And he tells her that she has rabies. He's like, rabies? You mean like dogs? And then they just take off. Like the three people that showed up, they
anyway, good luck.
Hey, man, figure it out. You pregnant bitch.
Yeah.
Figure it out. There's some fucking...
This is right after they cut off the hand of the girl, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, there's just figure it out over here. Lick some leaves if you need some water. Oh, you can't. You got rabies, dummy. Fuck you. So she's crying and blubbering herself, and then she takes off her wig.
Yep.
It was a wig the whole time. I did not know that.
Well, you know what's weird is I watched another 70s movie, I think Eaten Alive, and there's a scene where they take off the wig the same way. The person from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like at Marilyn something.
Sure.
I forget her name. The main character from that, she's in it, and she's got like a daughter, and she takes off. This must have been a common 70s.
Was
thing.
it like I feel
they
like
would wear those short hair wigs
to
and I think they were just trying to have that
look.
Maybe
it was like a Marilyn Monroe type thing. Not short hair or whatever. I feel like she had short hair at some point.
I don't know.
I've seen some other 70s.
Marilyn Monroe had long hair in my mind.
But I think there was some stuff where I might be wrong.
Maybe
but
she was wearing a little wig sometimes.
That's true. Yeah, what's her real hair color? Do the carpets match the drapes? It's like I have a wig down there too. There's a wig with a fucking like string.
A pubic wig. That's a good business idea.
Yeah, pubic wigs. It would work nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be like we should do like an advertisement for that.
And pubic topes for the fellows.
It's like, yeah, this is weird. All my podcast money comes from this sponsor. They just do pubic wigs.
Pubic wigs and toupees.
Yeah, and then separately they sell some sort of medicine for pubic lice as well. Apparently it attracts lice. All of those pubic wigs.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They're making money on both ends.
Yeah. Really, what we do is we put lice in those wigs. Yeah.
And they have to buy our pubic
exactly.
lice
This is just money. We're printing money.
Yeah.
A pubic fucking wig business.
With the pubic lice business on the other side.
So check this out. My pubic wig makes it look like the girl from The Ring is coming out of my pussy. It's just dangling.
Yeah, the long wet hair.
Yeah. Look, I can thrust my hips and circle them like they're tassels. I think I've seen some old like 70s movies and stuff where like they go into like a hotel room, they're gonna sleep together, and like the girl takes off a wig or something. It's like an expected thing or something. And
it like pulls off so easily too. Like it's like it's not what I imagined. Like I feel like black people wigs, they're like glued in and stuff.
Yeah,
it's like
fucking stapled to your head so it doesn't fall off.
Yeah. But these like come right off, like in both her and the other movie I watched.
It's bullshit. You need like work to keep it on there.
Yeah, it's very weird.
So she's like, oh, my baby, my poor little bastard. She finds a stake on the ground with like a rope attached to it. She pulls it out and then stabs herself in her pregnant belly. Yeah.
Yep.
This is edgelord stuff.
It is, and it wasn't very visually good either.
Wasn't visually good. It was
sort of like the head snap of the old man. It was just like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, but I appreciated it. The head snap of the old man was like whatever, but this I appreciated it as like the tone of the movie. Like so much of the film is like we're here to shock you, and I think this kind of works in that vibe.
Sure,
it kind of makes the film feel like everyone uses punk rock to describe a million things, but it does make the film feel like it's punk in that way.
Also, it goes back to the Charles Manson thing.
Yeah,
which is they killed the pregnant woman's baby.
Oh, yeah, maybe that was inspiration for that. It was like, what if the pregnant lady did it to herself?
Yeah.
This is what I believe. I've been doing some fucking LSD with these weird boomers, and they were telling me their conspiracy. Sharon Tate did it to herself.
They like pulled the dead baby out of Sharon Tate or something. Like,
really?
They did fucked up shit with her.
Yeah.
They like played with they were all, that's a horrible
And they woke
story.
up in prison, they're like, dude.
They wrote stuff on the wall in her blood.
Fuck those people.
Yeah.
I'm glad they just
That's why it's supposed to be so great in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, when they get fucked up.
Because these people did horrible stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, you watch that movie and you don't know anything about it. You're like, what the fuck is happening? Why is he beating the fucking... Yeah, what's happening? What is
if you don't know the story, like the real story, you don't understand why it should be cathartic to break her head on
No, it's like, dude,
fireplace.
I'm just watching fucking Brad Pitt beat the shit out of this teenager.
Yeah.
He's treating her like he does his wife. He's like, wow, I think I'm watching a clip. He's really tapping into something. It's like he's beating his children, which I hear he also does. Allegedly. I heard that drunk Brad Pitt just beats the fuck up out of kids.
That's who they should have, hippies should have bumped into.
Yeah.
Drunken Brad Pitt.
Yeah, and he was actually, I think he was like a beer or two in the movie. So it really, that's his energy when he's in a relationship.
He also beats up Bruce Lee, so he's a tough motherfucker.
Yeah, Brad Pitt. Dude, I would put me in a room with Brad Pitt. I'd get nervous.
Yeah.
Sulin is outside Mildred's. The Asian girl, Sulin, in the kimono, she doesn't really do much in the movie. She's kind of looks good throughout.
Yeah.
But she is, besides like helping Rollo like fuck up the stomach of Shelley by encouraging him.
She incites that.
She doesn't really do much. Here she unsheathes a knife.
She's kind of like
a vibe.
You feel like, she creates a vibe whenever she's around. She's like, she picks out whatever.
Yeah, like if you were at a party,
like important to them, but it is like a decoration.
If you were at a party and like Sulin appears, that's when you're kind of like, oh, this party's gonna turn at some point. It's like just her energy.
She's
here.
A harbinger.
Yeah. By the end of this, we're gonna be doing whippets. You know what I mean? Damn, you like fucking
I killed the bug.
I know, but it wasn't even like Karate Kid snatch. You kind of like went. It was like such a lazy kill. That bug was like, I'm fucking death by cop, dude. Yeah. I just want you to do it to me.
I feel like I'm no better than the hippies in this movie. Killing animals like that.
I'm surprised you did it. After all this talk about animal stuff, you were just you're fucking tongue flicked out.
I don't think of bugs as animals.
No.
Because I think they're more like robots. You know what I mean? Their systems are so simple.
Absolutely. And they are like robots. I mean, I've been on some YouTube algorithm stuff, and the government listens to us with flies.
Some of them are robots.
Yeah.
They're nanobots.
Yeah, nanotech. That's what bed bugs are. They're sucking up the blood so that the government can take it and develop AIDS. Again. That's what the hantavirus is.
Them and 23andMe people.
Yeah.
They're creating the next COVID right now.
Yeah, the hantavirus. Did you hear about that?
On a boat.
Yeah, dude, fuck.
That's great.
Those people are living I drink your blood. I mean, it must be happening to a bunch of rabid fucking cruise ship.
Yeah, it's cabin fever on the cruise. Yeah, cabin fever 2.
Yeah. Some guy's like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Hey, let's go find some hay bales and fuck in it. Come on. We're on a cruise anyway.
Yeah. Come on.
No, you have a husband, but he's dead. Come on, man. Just fucking fuck me.
I watched him get stabbed by Rollo.
Yeah. So she unsheathes the knife and approaches Roger, or she approaches Mildred. And then Roger pulls up and he like intimidates the Asian girl. And then it's some pretty bad acting.
They get the water, right? Or no? Not yet.
No, not yet. She just like sheathes it back up tonight. She's like, I'm going to kill the girl. Oh, a guy shows up. Never mind.
Yeah, I got to be more careful here. They do at one point get a hose, but that's later.
Just some interest, like the death of the girl earlier in the rocks. You don't see how she dies, and then something similar happens here where Pete and Andy, they run into the barn and they find Grandpa with a pitchfork.
I know, that bummed me out.
I was like, come on, man, we could have seen that.
They I mean, they probably didn't have the ability to like make that look good.
Yeah,
but can we at least know who did it? Like, we don't even know who killed Grandpa.
Yeah, a construction worker.
It could have been
Andy.
Yeah.
He was like, I want this pussy now.
Rollo is around.
Yeah, but I don't think I ever saw him with the pitchfork. I think he's still running around with an axe.
We didn't see anyone with a pitchfork. This is the first pitchfork.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Roger.
Did we skip the scene where they fight Rollo and Horace? Because that's also one of my favorite scenes. I feel like I don't know when that happens.
Yeah.
Oh no, we didn't skip.
Not yet. It's coming up soon. Actually, I was just looking at my notes. Roger, he hands Mildred a shotgun, and this is a moment where they have zero chemistry. Basically, they have zero chemistry throughout the movie.
Yeah.
But I think they're trying to make it seem like there's something here.
Yeah.
It's like there's nothing here. You called her a stubborn bitch. There's something wrong with you.
I don't get this guy at all. Yeah.
Yeah, he sucks.
Horrible.
He is just a staple of films from this era. It's like anytime there's a horror movie, we need a guy there to tell them that everything's wrong.
Yeah.
No, there's science.
Just some dickhead guy.
Yeah. He's like, no, he's not a psycho. Have you not heard of psychoanalyst? Psychoanalyst by Dr. Freud. So she goes to hide in the cellar. And then as Mildred is boarding up the house, Sue Lin pours gasoline around herself with a giant can. And when Horace shows up, he comes after her. She covers herself in the gasoline, takes off her headband, and sets herself on fire. I think this is pretty cool.
It's kind of cool, but it felt a little weird to me that they had the one Asian character light herself on fire right around when they were protesting Vietnam and those monks were lighting themselves.
Yeah.
So I felt like it was directly like...
You're probably right. That did not hit for me at all. This is
I
racist.
I was like, this is a weird racial thing.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Because the lighting someone on fire is cool, but it's like... And also, she's wearing a fucking, like, kimono the whole movie.
Yeah, dude.
You know, like... There is a little bit of a Burger King Kids Club thing going on with
Yeah.
the hippies where it's like we got one of every guy.
I do like that quality of it. Like, it wouldn't bother me so much that she had a kimono, but you're right. In retrospect, this particular moment really reflects badly. Yeah, I don't know about this right now.
Yeah.
Like, I like that they're all...
She's like a mysterious Asian. She's like an archetype.
Yeah,
you know, like
the mystical, like, Oriental or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right about that.
But it is cool. It's a cool idea, and I like the way they shot it. Like they kind of like they built like a dummy that had her same hair from the back.
Yeah,
and you see it burning from the back.
It looks cool. I like that she took her headband off too. Like it really it just works for me. I was like on board with this scene.
Yeah.
So Rollo, he chases after Andy, Sylvia, and Pete, and then Horace appears, and this is where Rollo and him they start to fight. You know, they have
was awesome.
an axe and a knife. It's great. It's like a Star Trek fight from like the 60s. A lot of like dodging hip stuff while he's swinging at you.
And the camera's like zooming in and out crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like disorienting.
Yeah, dude.
But the other detail I love about this fight is they're both laughing their asses off while they fight.
Oh, really? I didn't really catch their face.
I think it just makes it seem so insane. Like you're literally he swings an axe at him and it blocks and they both laugh. Like that is so funny to
That's
me.
how deranged these people are.
Yeah,
and they're at one point they're grabbing each other's faces, like they're going like
they just start putting their fingers in each other's mouths.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So Andy and them they're banging at Mildred's place because she won't let him in, and then she leaves him outside as these workers show up and they're dragging a mutilated goat.
Yeah.
That really there's a lot of animal stuff in the film.
There is. It's so much.
I mean, it sucks because I do think like fucked up animals, it's weirdly triggering now. So you watch it, you're kind of like, this is sick and insane. It works. I mean, it just works.
And do you think the goat was real?
I'm gonna take the director's word on it. I think the chicken was
only the chicken was real. Okay.
No, I think maybe he said the chicken was the one that's harmed. Maybe it's a real goat that was just like mutilated.
It was just butchered.
Yeah. Like at a fucking butcher shop. It's not that bad. You know, it's like
if
you're gonna die and get eaten, at least be a star.
It had its like chunk cut out of its neck.
Yeah,
and they
dude.
were pulling it like by the head and like blood was coming out or something.
Yeah. So they fight each other, and then Matt, who's like one of the construction workers we've been following throughout the film, he's rabid. He goes after Andy with the machete and he decapitates him. It rules.
Yeah, it ruled. That was awesome. The fake Andy head was pretty good.
I loved it. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
And then during the fight, Horace bites Rollo on the neck.
Uh-huh.
And then Rollo stabs Horace in the back with the sword, like through the spinal, and the tip comes out of his mouth.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty good death scene for Horace.
That was great.
Yeah.
And I didn't expect it. I thought Horace would win.
Yeah,
but
you're right.
Rollo gets the best of him.
So they break into Mildred's place and they destroy everything. I mean, this is a pretty good scene. They're just like destroying the entire bake shop.
Horace called it. We'll destroy the bakery.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was the construction workers. And on it, like, at one point, like the fucking walls come down. Like if you look at the back, the wall, like the set that they're on, it's like clearly wobbling and then it just falls forward.
Yeah. Which means like this was like probably a soundstage or something they built.
At least the inside.
They destroyed the actual like walls. I mean like
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
They break into the cellar, and this whole scene, I think there's a lot of stuff that's ripped off of Night of the Living Dead. This whole thing,
going down to
the cellar and that
yeah.
stuff, is definitely ripped off. Mildred.
They also spend like 1 minute there.
Yeah.
Like they follow him down to the basement, and then they.
One guy shows up, he gets shot, and then they just run out of there. It's like, just close the cellar again. You don't want to be out there with the freaks.
I remember hearing something about this, and I wonder if this was what they're doing. Is they shoot that guy in the head.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard it was like a big deal back in the day in movies to shoot people in the head. Like, it very rarely you would show like a bullet wound in the head.
Interesting.
Like it used to be considered more.
It's like it's gory.
Yeah, nowadays you could like.
It's all the time. Yeah. Everything's fucking shot in the head.
You see that in
fucking SpongeBob.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say like an episode of Dora the Explorer.
Yeah.
Somebody gets shot in the head.
Yeah. Yeah, so they basically destroy everything. This one guy shows up to the cellar, and Mildred shoots him with a shotgun. And we get a shot of his mutilated face after he gets shot with the gun. And then they run out to the car, and Rollo appears and grabs her shotgun. And then we also see one of the construction workers walking by with the severed head. They're really making a meal of it. Like, look, I got the head of Andy.
Yeah,
I mean,
it makes sense though, because they're grabbing the goat. They want the dead stuff. They're attracted to blood.
It all makes sense, but it also, I mean, how deranged it all looks is amazing. Like, I love how this
chaos
is all compiling. Mildred gets surrounded, but she grabs a hose and sprays them, which freaks him out, which is pretty great. Also, I think if this was ever like remade, it probably wouldn't really work now much, but like I think there would be something about like super soakers being like a weapon to stop rabies. Yeah.
There could be a whole scene with the super soaker. Yeah, what other water stuff? Yeah, water balloons.
Yeah. Honest. I mean,
you could actually write a movie based on this. That's like
the hydrophobia really helping you.
Yeah, it's like almost like a Home Alone type thing versus a rabies.
Yeah. Someone gets stuck in a pool and they're surrounding the pool and you can't get out. That would be pretty. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, you're stuck in the pool. Yeah. That's good. That Walking Dead shit happens like that, where they're like stuck up on top of the van. Or
yeah. But this time you're in a water with fucking water wings.
Yeah.
While fucking Jimmy Buffett is playing on a nearby radio.
Yeah, that shit rocks.
Rollo, when he gets sprayed, he seems to collapse in the car and die.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. They die from water.
Yeah.
It's stupid. It's kind of stupid.
It's dumb.
That's the one thing I didn't like, honestly, is like, being afraid of water is one thing, but like when you have rabies, you could still drink water, but you're afraid of it.
You can't drink water.
There's a video online of somebody struggling to drink water,
and he can't do it.
They're struggling. Yeah, they can't, but they can and can't. It's like you physically could.
Yeah,
you wouldn't die from drinking water like Rollo does.
Oh no, you can't do. You're right. You're right about it. It's like they're incapable of doing it.
It's a mental.
The parasites. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So she gets into the car, and this is why I think the ending, the very, very ending of the film, must have been also like tacked on or something, because the girl Mildred, she gets bit in her hand by one of the workers when she's getting into the car, and I think you get a shot of it, but it doesn't amount to anything.
I thought about that too.
Yeah, she doesn't turn or anything like that, and she survives.
Well, there's one more scene, and I'm like, is that Mildred or a different girl? Hold on, just keep going. There might be like the bite in the hand might matter. The
workers, they all jump in the car, and they all like overturn the car, basically. And then I think this is where I think things are a little bit different. Like either the ending was like changed up or something. I don't know. The police show up.
Yeah, this is so Night of the Living Dead.
Yes,
this is so like it even feels like it's shot the same way.
Yeah,
when all the hillbillies show up and start shooting all the zombies,
they unload their weapons. We get a series of shots of revolvers and shotguns, reloading and blasting, close-up shots,
and like
constant.
Yeah,
it's like it feels like it goes on
like
for
a
minutes.
Chainsaw bullets, like noises. Yeah,
yeah,
like,
and it's great. Roger shows up, grabs one of the cops' gun. He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, look, I've got orders to shoot on sight. There may be a woman in that car. Hold your fire.
After they've been shooting for like 5 minutes.
Dude, they did like this is like Bonnie and Clyde level fucking gunfire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like, I guess we'll
stop. We'll pause.
All right, whatever. Oh, sorry, I just shot that one. Yeah, I just really wanted to shoot up another one.
Yeah.
So we get a shot of all the dead bodies, and the car's upside down. And then Pete and Sylvia and Mildred, they all come out of the car alive.
Yes.
And then the doctor says, well, what can you say? At least we put the poor bastards out of their misery, because hydrophobia is pure agony. And then the movie's over. Boom, credits.
That's not what I saw.
That's what I got.
I saw 2 more scenes.
What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
What I got was here.
I was going to ask you about these scenes. That was it? I don't even remember hydrophobia's agony.
That's the ending I got. And then for the credits, you see them walking out into the grass with the revolver. What did you get?
2 more scenes.
What are the scenes? Because this is fascinating.
That are crazy.
Okay.
Both scenes are crazy and do not feel like an ending. So the next thing, we have that construction site guy.
Yeah.
Who stopped the shooting. I think he goes into the bedroom to like make love to Mildred.
What?
And he puts his gun on the bedside table, and she takes the gun and shoots him in the head, and the back of his head explodes.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna have to show you this once we
I
get
gotta
done
look
recording.
at this. Yeah,
it literally is like 1 minute, and then the little kid, Pete, he tells the cops, I need to confess to a crime. And the cops are like, ha ha ha, what'd you do? Throw a rock through a window? And he's like, they handcuff him, and then he's like, well, if you're going to be like that, I'm not going to tell you what it is. And the cops just laugh, ha ha ha, and they uncuff him and let him go.
And that's it?
And that's the end of the movie. And I think Pete is then the last person left in the town.
That's insane. Well, especially because Rogers got shot.
Yeah, Roger got shot, and Mildred has rabies.
Clearly, because
that's why she shot him.
That explains why the biting of the hand thing makes sense.
But what was weird is when I saw the woman, I didn't recognize her as Mildred. I thought he was cheating with another woman.
It must have been like just a tacked on scene where they just got another woman and be like, "You're the chick."
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, that's the film. I Drink Your Blood, man.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That was great.
I think it was a great movie.
Yeah,
it's a fun movie. This is like the kind of stuff that, I would just love to see with a bunch of people.
I would love to see it in the theater, big screen. Also because, like, these movies are sometimes a little slow, so being in a big theater helps you, like, really focus on all the crazy details and shit that's going on.
And hear people laugh at the weird parts. I mean, this is like the best kind of movie for this shit.
Yeah. And there's so much to talk about with it. Like, I like movies too where you go see it and then you're like, whoa, remember this, and all that. Yeah.
I mean, when I saw this years ago, this shit just stuck with me. And it's hard not to like remember this, especially the idea of the kid putting blood in the meat pies. It never went away. And I was like, that's such a great thing.
I think it's awesome.
And mixed in with the Manson cult thing is just like, it kind of works.
It works great. Yeah, the idea of like rabies blood plus
the acid,
different acid, and
Satanism. Yeah. It all kind of tracks.
And they're all like geared up for evil anyway.
Yeah. This movie rules. Fucking love it, man. I Drink Your Blood. Check it out.